I think you should.
I should have got 2 biscuits from Biscuitville. I fucked up. I got a biscuit and a hash brown.
You flew too close to the sun.
Yeah.
You melted your wax wings. Now you suffering. Now you.
I got that spicy chicken honey biscuit.
Okay. I'm thinking of more shit that I gotta add to that list.
She's delicious.
That spicy chicken honey is fucking crazy. Like back when I was really going there consistently.
Did you ever try
sausage?
That sausage biscuit?
Nah, I never got back there.
Bro, and you want to know, that was a limited edition thing.
Of course.
I went back to try to go get it. Nigga, they're like, oh, nah, we switched it out with the Spam. I'm like, ugh.
Yeah, Spam.
That's
they love
crazy.
playing with Spam and bologna.
I'm like, man, because it's the cheapest and fakest thing you could fake.
But it's also nobody else is venturing that far. None of these other breakfast fast food chains is going that far. They give you bacon, egg, and cheese, maybe some chicken, maybe some sausage, combination of the sausage with the egg, maybe some cheese, no cheese.
What part of the pig is the Spam?
I think it's the leftovers. We speculating, but
Yeah,
I think it's
like a condensed version of just a bunch of different
Like a
pieces
hot
they
dog?
didn't use. Yeah.
Well, well, I guess not like a hot dog, because a hot dog is actually why did I think a long time ago a hot dog was like the, you know.
It's because you was a homoerotic kid.
Yeah.
Pork shoulder and ham hock. I don't know what ham hock is.
Pork shoulder, ham hock.
It's pork shoulder.
Little pigtail. Yeah, nah, it's just, pigs are kind of sacred animals in America.
Sacred.
They're sacred animals because, like, we don't really, there's no part of it that's wasted. That's some Native American shit. When you use the whole thing to completion, that's because you truly honor the spirituality of the beast.
You see, no, Tony was vegan for like years of his life, so he doesn't understand. That's every animal. Every animal gets.
That's not every animal.
Depleted of its resources, nigga.
What we do with chicken feathers?
I will give you that. Like bacon is because maybe y'all can speak to it. Well, only you. I keep thinking you 30. But I watched this video and apparently there was like a mass market. I mean, maybe you said it. It was like some type of mass media market for bacon, and like bacon overall just got pushed on to society to where like now it's to the point where, you know, niggas put bacon on anything. I don't know where it might have been. Listen, why you should. I don't know.
Yeah, that's most.
It was like in the 30s or some shit. You're right. It's like this whole movement that made breakfast the biggest meal.
Yeah.
At some point, the government started pushing because the bacon industry and the sausage industry, and all
The
that
milk
started
industry.
making money. So they pushed it. And they were like, breakfast needs to be the healthiest, the biggest meal. Mm-hmm. Bacon and all that shit. And then people started eating massive breakfasts.
Yeah.
Culture.
Yeah, because most people in society wasn't really breaking their fast till like 12 o'clock.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But then they started trying to make breakfast an institution. That's when they started pushing the whole milk builds stronger bones and calcium and all that. Got milk.
And that was like, and a little bit before that is when they started pushing the whole 3 meals a day shit. Like
The food pyramid.
you gotta have the 3 meals.
Apparently, the whole food pyramid was wrong.
It's wrong.
Yeah, they threw it away because I remember in high school, like towards the later stage, they started teaching us like it was like a food. It was like a plate. It was a chart with a plate. And it was like you got your greens, your proteins, your carbs, and it was just like that. It was a lot more simple. Cup of fruit. Apparently, you're supposed to have a cup of fruit with every meal, nigga.
Well, that is smart. Or some vegetables like some celery, some carrots. Like you gotta have something though.
Mm-hmm. Something green, something natural,
something that comes from the ground.
Fiber, man. That shit's important.
Yeah, for real.
Yeah, nah.
You got niggas out here taking like 1 shit a week, bro.
That's dangerous.
You're dying. You're dying slowly.
You also got dudes taking like 4 shits a week too. Oh, 4 shits a day, excuse me.
I was about to say 4 shits a week is probably.
That's probably healthy. That's regular. But 4 shits a day?
How many times would y'all say, like on average, y'all do?
2.
I feel like everybody should take 2 shits.
Yeah, minimum 2.
Yeah.
Minimum 2, right? Because it can't just be a definitive 2. Because sometimes it's just like, you know, like
the third one might rear his end, nigga.
3.
You ain't never said 3 times?
I've definitely shat 3 times, but I've also, if I shit 3 times, that means I couldn't hold one of the shits.
Nah, that's not true.
You know what I mean?
Your stomach might be upset. It's a couple of different reasons.
I don't know.
The weather could be.
Because usually that third, like the first shit, all right, you wake up, morning, boom, plop it out of there. The next one, maybe around 2, because you wait around noon. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? So it get up in your system.
You know what I notice? I shit more when I'm comfortable.
Yeah.
Like if I'm staying the weekend at somebody's crib, I might shit 0 times. It can fuck around and happen. And I'll just save it for my toilet, but it's happening subconsciously.
Well, your digestive system is tied to it's like I can't describe it, but it is tied to like you being comfortable. It's like bubble guts. Like when you're nervous, your guts start. So it is tied to being comfortable and whatnot.
See, that's what I'm saying. You gotta be in proper quarters.
So when you're comfortable, it just plops out easy, huh?
Pause. And no, not necessarily, but it just happens with more regularity.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
So
Like,
it doesn't mean it's easier. It just means it's regular.
it's regular.
We were just talking about that on 3
Don't smirk at me with that.
about how a lot of time you can hold it for a while, but once you get to the door of your house, that's when the countdown starts.
Yeah.
It
It's
has to do with
psychological.
safety.
That's when you start. Your mind starts feeling it coming out.
It's like
but it's
now
not coming out though.
Yeah,
Like
it's
you
like-
good, but it's your mind's like, what the fuck is that?
The likelihood of you reaching a toilet that you're comfortable
Yeah.
using is, you know.
I just got cool again with using public toilets. For real.
You don't put the you don't have like a
You always do that, but before it's like I had like a natural thing to where it's like it just is not gonna happen.
why?
I have no idea. Like I probably shit in school, like out of like how many years we in school?
4.
Nigga, like in totality.
So why'd you look at me like
12.
that if you
Middle
you
school,
just said
12.
4?
Yeah.
Out of the 12 years, I probably taken like 5.
That's
I don't disagree with that.
I don't know how.
I think I agree.
I don't know how.
Same shit. It was like an emergency.
Yeah, exactly. It was nothing I could do about it. The cafeteria was fucked up that day. It was something.
Well, you obviously wasn't comfortable there.
But at my last job, I got like, because I was there for so long that it's like eventually, and like the toilets, it wasn't the worst situations, but it was fucked. Like we had 2 bathrooms.
Where?
Really 3. It's 3 bathrooms. They turned one into a woman's bathroom, and like one of the bathrooms was in the office. And they told us that we couldn't use that bathroom. That was like, nah, that's just for the niggas in the office. And it was the nicer bathroom. It was kind of fucked up. Like, you know, they was giving us the little shack in the corner of the warehouse. Everybody would go, I would only piss in there. I would go in there and piss, and then I would go in the office and take a shit. And I would wish a motherfucker would say something.
Wait. So if you had to shit and pee, would you just pee
That's redundant.
like
And be for real. I would
Okay.
do both in the good bathroom.
okay.
And also the little shitty bathroom was closed, so it was like I run in there and piss.
Are there a
And,
lot
like,
of white people in the office?
And plenty. But
So it's a white only's bathroom.
the different bathrooms had different courtesies because we was all kind of doing that. So it's like you might piss in that bathroom in the shack. You're not gonna wipe the toilet because you know ain't anybody sitting on that shit. Everybody pissing here. It's the piss toilet. But in the other bathroom, you treat that shit with so much care,
Yeah.
so much pristine.
Yeah.
Nigga, I damn near bring my own baby wipes. But you always got to put the layers. You always got to put
And
layers
that's-
on the toilet. Bare ass is insane.
And that's the symbolism for like, you know, neighborhoods and shit. Like nicer neighborhoods treat their community with some type of respect. You go to the projects where bricks are homes, you know what I mean? It's, you know, it's broken bottles on the ground and shit. It's like the parking lines aren't even straight. They're like a little squiggled and shit. A little fucked up.
man. Speaking of that shit, I was just at
In the
I was just at-
projects?
I was just at my grandma's crib, and it made me realize I was like, damn, I really gotta make it. I gotta get my grandma out the fucking hood.
How you gonna do that, nigga? You ain't gonna do that.
I gotta hustle. I gotta tell more of these mics.
How you gonna do that, nigga?
Bro, like, you know how like, older people generally just like they have more of awareness of bad stories because they watch a lot more news.
Yeah.
She was even telling me, she was like, man, I can't watch the news before bed. Like, I might have a heart attack.
Yeah.
That shit is that fucking scary. And so, like, she was just telling me a bunch of stories of like, yo, little Johnny got shot down there. That building is black, or that house is black because it was a meth house that got caught on fire. This is like 5 minutes down the street. I'm like, God
Yeah.
damn, man.
Yeah.
Niggas just running rampant.
Yeah, nah. Does she give out candy to the project babies?
Nah, it's not a lot of babies, but she's a cat lady for sure.
Okay.
She's a cat lady for sure. Like she got 2 cats that are hers on the inside, but then it's like 3 or 4 of them motherfuckers that just be around the neighborhood and they just linger around the crib because she feeds them at 8:30.
What does she throw to them?
Nigga, nigga, they have their own bowls outside on the porch.
Oh shit.
It's that serious. Like, they love her. And I was learning so much shit about cats. And like I've never thought about cats this much.
You was learning so much. Okay, now I have to stop.
I was learning so
You was
much
learning
about
so
cats.
much shit
it
about
wasn't
cats,
even
nigga.
funny. Like apparently a cat would fuck up a dog. That's what they was telling me.
That's not true.
That's
Who
what
told
they
you
was
that?
telling me. The
Cat woman?
my cat lady grandmother. She knows, I'm telling you.
That's not true.
That's what she said. Google it, Matt.
Which cat did she
Google it,
say
Matt.
would fuck up an actual dog?
It's got to be a predatory one. But she was like, yo, the dogs
Predatory.
do not fuck
Type
with
in
her
predatory
cats.
cat. What the fuck is a predatory cat?
You got to understand, the full evolution, like the most vicious version of a dog is a wolf. And for a cat, it's like a lion.
Or a saber tooth.
Either
Yeah.
or. So you get what I'm saying?
But nigga,
the predatory
I can't
instinct-
believe you just tried to pull an evolution card. Like nigga, we're looking at cats now.
Think about the battle though. The cat, smaller, quicker, sharper claws. So it's like, and the way cats fight, apparently they go for vital organs, nigga.
All it takes is that dog
They go
to
f-
grab it, and that vicious predatory feline.
It's got to be able to grab it now, nigga. It's got to. What does it say, man?
It's saying it depends overall for the cat size. It's like size,
Google
aggression,
vague?
Zoom in a little
swatting.
bit.
Not sure what swatting means.
Swatting. Nah, nigga, I'm telling you, cats are built for war. You know why I get such fat ass guts? Because when they fight, they get busy. They don't fight the battle. They fight the kill. So it's like they scratching at the stomach for the vital organs. That's why when they eat too much, they get that thick ass layer right there. That's their armor. Telling you, I learned a lot about cats, nigga.
I mean, but it's also saying that the heavier the cat, the less likely it's gonna be able to injure a dog.
That's what I'm saying. The small is got to be small and quick. With something that small and vicious, if it cuts you in the right places, dogs are pussy.
No,
and
regular.
dogs don't have there's no thick layer of armor right there.
Yeah,
to
they
protect
do. It's
them.
called their skin.
There's nothing stopping the cat from plugging in one of his lungs or something, nigga.
How?
The claws, you don't understand.
Do you know how long
You don't
cat's
understand.
claw is?
You don't understand feline nature.
You see, my thing is
Kinda
I'm not
pepper
gonna
you.
I'm not gonna push this any more than it has to go because I don't want to say your grandmother was possibly wrong.
Nah,
But
she knows way more.
I
than you.
do
She knows way
want
more than
to
you about
open the
cats.
idea of this being, false maybe.
Nah,
I've
this
never
is-
seen a video of that. I've only seen videos of dogs possibly mauling cats.
That's a good idea. Look up cat versus dog and put cat first. We gotta
give it the edge.
We gotta skew the results,
Look
nigga.
at the edge.
Hit them
Look for a
videos. Yeah. Oh, which pest is best for you? Oh, you know what? You might have to go to Twitter. Go to X and
You're gonna have
put-
to go to the dark web.
Yeah,
Find what
literally.
we looking for.
No, I will say, dogs almost always win only because it's a weight matchup. The weight matchup always off.
I feel like most of the time I see dogs and cats fight. If a cat's winning, it's because the dog's more docile.
The dog is like, oh my God, can my owner please? Like,
Just
why
get this
did my
nigga
owner
outta
get
here.
this
See,
nigga?
pussy. Cats ain't looking back for
No,
their
because
master.
the dog has
aren't
more
look-
sense.
Cats aren't looking back for their master. They trying to
the
go for the
dog
kill.
has more sense.
Dogs have to be told to sick them. There's no whisper that you say to a cat to make it go. Cats go on their own volition. I'm telling you.
You have no idea
I'm
what
telling you.
cats are.
If you put money on the apex versions of these creatures, you're gonna put money on cats.
Look at that. Play that.
Saber tooths.
Look at that.
Lions.
Look at this.
tigers. They play fight, nigga. That's play fighting.
Play fighting. Look at the way the cat fell.
Think about it. If
Boink.
the cat really wanted to puncture his eyeballs, would it really be able to smack it off the bed?
Plunges. Why before it gets bit?
Nah.
Before it bites half its body off, nigga.
Nah,
The
man.
German Shepherd. Do you see that German Shepherd? Look at the canines on the canine, nigga.
Nah, I'm convinced, nigga.
You see the canines on the canine?
It really just depends on the cat, though, because cats
Why
do
you
have
keep-
it depends on the cat. Like
What cat?
how many dogs do you know like
Garfield?
just bring home squirrels? You know what I mean? You got any dogs like that? You know any dogs like that? They just go fetch,
No, because they
go bring home a squirrel's
Because if
head.
they did, they bring
show
home-
its master an offering.
if they did, they bring home actual rodents like
One of my
raccoons.
grandma's house cats, she be holding that shit down. There could be dead snakes in the yard, dead mice, bugs.
Cool.
That's what I'm saying.
This might help your case a little bit, this video here.
Same dogs, right?
Nah, all different
Boom,
cases.
nigga.
Listen,
Double team. There's no problem though.
nigga, that other one was dead. See, he pussy. See, look, there's not gonna be a single video where the cat is backing down. Look, the dog terrified of that motherfucker. Nigga.
That dog looks sick.
Pussy.
That's a baby.
Look, he's shaking,
Okay,
nigga.
that might not be from a cat.
He's shaking. What you mean it's not from the cat? Look at that shit, nigga.
Look at that.
I'm not gonna lie. This is more cats winning. Confused. Look, he apologizing.
Look how scared. Look, the cat was running, dumbass.
Get your punk ass out of here.
That was a puppy, though.
That's what
Look,
cats are bullies.
watch the
man.
footage. Watch
But
the
look,
footage.
he's more
Boom.
docile. He's chilling.
That's just like bullying.
Ugh, pussy smell like ass.
Cats don't back down from shit. Oh, well, that was sweet.
That was a tender moment.
That was adorable. Hey, I feel like that's a perfectly balanced video right there, Mac. You doing better than Lauren. Lauren's biased ass would have skewed this nigga's way.
Skewed this nigga's. Oh, he would have manipulated the video.
Yeah. He would have Googled Cujo. Cujo versus cat.
Not Scooby Doo versus Garfield.
Yeah.
Nah,
See,
that.
that's a dog. The brown one, that's a dog.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. The cat got slammed on its back.
Yeah, that was a pussy
No
cat.
problem.
It was small. Bang, nigga. Shit is real. Shit is really real out there.
Shit is real.
Shit is real. It's real. Hey, nigga, not all pussies are pussy. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. You got to pay attention.
Shit is real.
Do you think De Niro's going to win against a cat?
In that
Not right
condition?
now. Probably not right
Obviously, this condition. What condition would he be in?
now. Healthier than this.
I'll take the laziest cat versus De Niro right now.
In fighting condition?
Yeah, fighting condition. I'm taking the cat.
Well, why are you picking a wounded opponent for the cat?
It's the first opponent I saw. It's my first reference point, nigga.
I would say cats do bring a level of intensity to a lot of dogs.
They do.
Cats up the ante. That's what it is.
And the thing about cat aggression is it's sort of different because when you think of Chihuahuas, you feel like they're trying to compensate for their size.
For
But with
their
cats,
size.
it doesn't feel like that. It
Cats
just
are-
feels like those niggas are just real.
It's just more stoic. It comes from a primal place because cats secretly don't know that they're not lions. I feel like all cats kind of walk around with that arrogance. Like, being like, what the fuck, nigga? I don't do shit all day, but I'll fuck you up.
No.
Yeah.
They definitely know they're not lions. It's a
I don't
cat.
know. You ain't been around enough cats, nigga. I'm covered in fur right now. You see, this is expertise, nigga.
You don't know how to deal with
It's
animals.
expertise.
And if you brought your dog,
Oh, yeah, my dog definitely get fucked up by a cat, but that's not really my dog. I can't claim it like that.
that is your dog.
That's my sister's dog.
You take care of it.
I don't take care of that dog.
You have took care of it.
I've found it when it's lost because that's what men do. They go and locate. But I don't be like picking up its shit and, feeding it or nothing. I can't tell you the last time I fed that dog. My mom had to been out of town or something. It had to been one of them situations. She don't go nowhere.
I can't deal with little dogs that have to shit on a pad.
That's a puppy.
Yeah, it sucks.
Like if you have to shit on the pad, I'm putting the pad outside. Like I don't care. Like you're still getting that experience of peeing outside, shitting outside.
Yeah, nah, like she still be walking that motherfucker, but she don't got a fence. So that kind of, that apprehends a lot of things. If you don't really feel like being an active dog parent,
Yeah.
walking this motherfucker every morning, every night.
She got you got a fence out there?
Nah, she don't got no fence.
Oh.
If there was a fence, it'd be different. You just open the door, boom, let the
Yeah.
nigga shoot out. Leave that motherfucker out there all day. For real.
She'll probably jump over that shit.
Nah, nigga, how small of a fence are you thinking?
That is true. How big of a fence were you thinking?
A regular size fence, nigga.
That could happen.
A 6-foot fence. Maybe if it was a cat.
You think cats are the only ones that can clear a fence?
Cats jump higher than dogs.
Have you seen those videos of the dogs like
Running up walls.
running up walls?
Running up walls. Have you seen the videos of the dogs of cats jumping on the ceilings? That's what I'm saying. It's different. They got different level of explosiveness, nigga.
Why are you
It's a
defending
quicker
cats?
first step. I'm saying cats. I'm not even trying to defend cats. You just vehemently against it. You know what I mean?
No, I'm not. I promise you.
You got some.
But like I said, I
dog
don't
bite.
want to say you're wrong. Because, like, look, you know what I mean? This
Because
is
you-
obviously a tradition for you and your family.
You're not
Thinking about
researched.
cats are the
It's not.
superior animal to dogs.
I wouldn't say superior animal. I definitely.
I
rather.
would
have a dog.
I would rather have a.
I'd rather have a dog.
I would rather have an iguana than a cat. I'll take care of a iguana.
That's not a real pet.
And an iguana is a real pet.
It's not a real pet.
Just because it's an exotic pet doesn't mean it's not a real
Nah,
pet.
fish, iguanas, lizards. Those aren't real pets. You can't show with affection.
You
Yes, you
can show an
can.
iguana affection.
How?
You pet them.
You pet them.
Yeah.
You rub their scales. You're not enjoying it. The iguana isn't feeling it
do
because it
enjoy
probably
it.
don't got nerve endings right there.
He doesn't know animals.
Y'all are crazy.
Iguanas do have nerve endings.
How do you-
Iguanas are like the most pet style of reptilian. Like if you were gonna have a reptilian pet and you're starting off, you get an iguana.
Nah, you better off with a turtle. You honestly better off with a turtle.
You're crazy.
It's just more pet-like.
And a turtle over an iguana?
Why is a turtle more pet-like than an iguana, you think?
You got to think it's got a natural, like, it's got a natural, comfortable nature. You can just sit that shit down somewhere and it'll be perfectly fine. You can't let an iguana loose in your crib.
Yeah, he will. He'll be sitting in the sun.
Yeah.
That's all he do.
That's what I'm saying.
That nigga's actively looking for a spot in the sun.
Yeah,
He's just chilling there.
Yeah,
If you
he
lose him,
should.
that's where you're going to be.
I want to meet your pet iguana, nigga. I want to see you roll over it.
I
To
have
make
like
it do tricks.
18 of them in Mexico.
It's not a real pet.
Iguanas
It's
are
kind
a
of
real
a,
pet.
it's kind of a fetish.
You can make anything a real pet.
It's not a real pet.
So what's a horse?
A horse, that is a ride.
Yeah, I wouldn't call that a pet either.
That is a means of transportation.
What if the horse been in the family for forever?
A horse is just like a farm animal. It serves a purpose.
Yeah.
I don't know about that.
Nah, exactly. Because horses, we don't have horses for any other reasons. There's no pet horses. I'm lying.
That's not true.
I'm lying. It's an exotic pet for a certain
A
tax
horse
bracket.
is an exotic pet, but not
Back
an
when-
iguana.
It's more of a pet because you can
Do stuff
hug a
with it.
horse. You can comb its head.
You can, nigga.
You can ride the horse.
You can.
That's bonding.
You can skin an iguana's scales.
You could truly have a spiritual connection with a horse. You can't connect with a reptile. It's cold-blooded.
It's cold-blooded.
It's nothing to
is
relate
not.
to.
Usually considered an exotic pet because it is domesticated animal. Other domesticated animals that are not typically
know what you're
considered
talking about, nigga.
exotic pets include dogs, cats.
All I
chickens,
know
cows.
is this episode is not sponsored by Bojangles.
Back when I was working at Amazon, I
Go
used to
there.
live in this rich-ass neighborhood, and like they just had casual horses. Just casually.
Do you
Probably are onto something with the whole
to
tax
own a
bracket
horse?
thing.
You have to be rich.
Yes.
You have to have a stable.
Okay.
You either have to be rich or it has to be serving a purpose.
Has to be
It-
rich, or
it
it has to be coming
gen-
down from the family.
Yeah, and generating you money. Because you're not just going to take care of it for no reason. Nigga, horseshoes,
Yeah, you got to
chipping at they hooves, nigga, that is real maintenance to take care of a horse. That's why it's not a pet. It's like having a car.
Was it rolling before?
Yeah, it's rolling right now.
It's been rolling this whole time.
I'm about to
bro.
say. I don't know if you want. We can keep talking if you want to pause.
I mean, we see how well you do. Hey, how long has it been going?
25.
Oh yeah. Well, let him see this.
Yeah, let them see you. Let's see them.
Just in case y'all hungry out there.
Nah, it's just going to explain why you got a mustard stain on your shirt in 27 seconds.
Oh. I just
Light it? Oh, shit. Magic Johnson, nigga. I'm Magic Johnson.
his fingers.
Yeah, nigga, he's impressed. Shit is crazy. And yeah, he is chewing with his mouth open. I'm glad I'm not the only one to notice. I thought you had to have headphones to truly tell because, you know, he's doing it in the camera, in the microphone. You're ridiculous, nigga.
Yeah, you might want to. I'm
Uh-huh.
about to kill this shit.
Yeah, you better kill this shit. But yeah, nah. Yeah, I was in motherfucking... I'm not going to say where I was. That drive wasn't shit, though. I'm thinking I'm getting more accustomed to, like, these long road trips. Because before, like, when I first had to start driving long distances, like, 2 hours would kill a nigga. I couldn't do it. I didn't even have the... I didn't have the patience.
Were you driving?
No,
Yeah.
the mental fortitude.
This time?
Yeah. And yeah, I drove. Yeah.
Were you driving before?
Yeah, I've always drove. Like, ever since I got a license, my mom been abusing that shit. So it was times where I wasn't even supposed to drive and I was driving. But yeah, I went up by myself.
I'm saying usually most of the time when, or at least for me, the difference was if I'm driving, I have more energy to do it. I can go more time.
And I ain't had no radio, nigga.
Oh, so you just listen to Freeway?
Radio and nigga, what? Freeway. Radio in the car don't even work. So I'm just in there like listening to little podcasts on low volume and shit. I ain't
your
even
headphones on?
Nah, I mean I had them, but they was dead, and then I charged them. Literally.
Oh, so it was just phone movement.
No, actually, I was pulling the hold it by my ear type shit.
No way.
Nah, I mean,
That's funny.
I was pulling the phone call.
In the cover, yeah, the sound bounces and shit.
The sound bounces, but my cup holder don't have enough acoustics to really get that shit popping.
Why? Because it's not plastic.
It is plastic. That's part of the problem. You know when the rubber bottom come out and it's just the interior of that shit. That's all
Yeah.
I got right now, nigga. iPhone don't even fit in there. Yeah, nah. My grandma was talking to me because, you know, old people be talking and like comparing grandkids. And she was like, her friend down the street, she got like 2 grandchildren. One of them's 11. He's already written 3 books and he plays the flute. And she was like, the other one just graduated college from MIT. And I'm like, I can't imagine what she's talking about me. My grandson says swear words on the internet.
You got honey mustard? Well, yeah, it's definitely yeah, it's
You disappointed with your meal? And do you
a little bit more seasoning would have been a little.
And that's kind of Lauren's fault. It's kind of Lauren's fault. Did you go inside or you went to the drive-thru? I wonder if your answer would have been different if I asked you before that context. Sound like you just copped. Sound like you just copped the plea, nigga. Yeah, no.
I should have got another biscuit.
It's called gluttony. You're gluttonous.
Say it right the first time and no, nigga. It's called grown man. Yeah, thank you, Lauren. 'cause
Grown
we
man
understand.
diet. Nigga, Lauren, you gonna shut your short and stout ass up, nigga. You little teacup.
Call him stout.
Huh?
So you call him stout.
That's what the teacup song said. Nigga, I'm built like your native land, nigga. I'm built like a coconut tree. Tall and slender. I got palm leaves on the top, nigga. I remind you of home, that's what. You remind me of the fighting Irish. It's a weak ass bib. Huh? Yo, F Mac, you made your first visible appearance today on the pod. How that shit feel, nigga?
It's been a minute since I've been on camera.
Word.
So, yeah.
What were you on camera doing before? You know, you gotta ask that question real cautiously now. Ever since that sketch shit happened, you don't know what niggas used to do in their past.
Nah,
Niggas say I've been away from the limelight. How lime was that shit, nigga?
It wasn't crazy, just like, you know, normal Instagram shit. Just
Oh,
like
okay.
little skits that I do. Or just
Skits?
like maybe skits is crazy. Like I did reviews and shit like that on stuff and just dumb shit.
Nah.
Just dumb shit for the most part.
It's dumb shit. You was
Just-
fucking around.
Niggas looking cool.
You was a light-skinned nigga with an opinion on Twitter, nigga. It's 1,000 of y'all. You was on Vine and shit.
Oh hell yeah, of course.
Yeah, hell yeah, yep. That's probably back when you was in your real backflipping days, so you was doing that shit on camera all
Actually,
the time.
I didn't have the balls yet. That
Word.
was until like high school.
Yo, I could easily see you being like one of them parkour niggas. You ever see them shorts on YouTube? Like the black dude, he run up the wall in the Miles Morales suit. You could have went that lane. That's an interesting sector for a black dude to be in. Cause like we bring our black coolness into a place where it's normally not appreciated.
You know,
It's like being a black skater.
Yeah.
Yeah, or the last black samurai. You get what I'm saying? Like, you know, you a soul brother in a different occupation.
The thing is, as a black nigga that
That's
that
a
does
black
parkour- light skinned niggas, what I mean to say. Light skinned niggas that do
black
parkour. You have a
sound
hard time
Puerto Rican
dodging.
now.
You have a hard time dodging the anime watcher allegations. So it's like, yeah, but it's like
Ooh.
also you don't really want that tag all the time.
You don't want it, but it's different for black dudes. Like I was watching Kill Tony and this one motherfucker, he had a joke. He was like, black dudes are the only people that can watch anime and still get pussy.
That's facts.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like anime, like my little brother watches anime. You would never think it. Cool black nigga.
It's a cool thing now. It's a cooler thing.
I think we just wear like our nerdy interest with like just a different level of
Not ashamed of it.
bravado. You feel me? It's like, you know, you wear it for real. Like you're not gonna walk in here with a Naruto shirt on.
Probably not.
Maybe if you on some chill shit. I can see you doing that shit on some chill shit.
F-Mac would definitely do that.
But not to, he wouldn't put on his best 𝔓𝔦𝔑 for a camera appearance. That'd just be some behind the scenes shit. I mean, money makes everything, you know, a little bit more lubricated, but still, you wouldn't put on your best 𝔓𝔦𝔑 if you was on camera. But you would wear it on some chill shit.
What are you
And
trying to say?
I think the
Yeah.
premise was black dudes can watch anime and get pussy.
No, I'm saying 𝔓𝔦𝔑.
𝔓𝔦𝔑? That's his last name, right?
I don't think that's that's not his last name.
What's the last name?
That's just the name of the show.
That's the name of the show?
That's
Yeah.
part of the show.
See, I'm a black guy that gets pussy without anime. Got
Shut up, nigga.
got
I think the
pussy.
difference is people who wear anime memorabilia who don't know how to spot cool designs look nerdy.
Yeah, like if you're just wearing.
Find like cool anime shit. There's like
Cool anime shit.
that look alright.
I'm
I don't
saying,
have
like-
any, but I've seen people wear it, and I'm like, you put it together with these J's and these whatever.
These J's. You see how black you made it?
Oh, man, we still going?
Yeah, we're still going.
Yeah, we still going, nigga.
But I have it marked.
Thank you for chiming
Yeah,
in.
you have it like.
I have it marked in case you guys want to take it out, right?
Nah, leave
Yeah,
it
mark
in.
it again like a minute ago.
Leave it in. I was carrying this shit, nigga. It was over here chewing, licking your lips.
I mean, it's gonna be a bad fucking experience. Now I was hungry.
Nah, it's not gonna be a bad experience.
I have look, man.
Leave it in. We left all the Dom shit in, so we can't be hypocrites. if he can, say that on camera, you can eat a chicken wing.
Nigga, that's not the point. It's just
You can eat a
professional,
chicken.
nigga.
Be vulnerable, nigga. But what was we talking about? You derailed my whole shit. What was we talking about?
Talking about niggas who do parkour.
Yeah, black niggas do
My-
part.
my-
Y'all
take
niggas was
was-
talking
Yo.
about anime and you don't have to watch anime to get.
Don't
Gucci.
act like you was paying attention, nigga.
I
You
was.
was fucking deep in a biscuit.
I've been finished the biscuit, nigga.
Uh-huh.
Why was you watching out of the side
shit,
of your
dude.
eye?
I wasn't watching. I was focusing on entertaining the people because that's what we're supposed to be doing right now.
What was you about to say? Was you about to
We're
tell
supposed to
something
be
that you
entertaining
wasn't
the
about to
people.
say?
We're not
was you
supposed
about
to
to
be-
tell
we're
something?
not
Was you
supposed
about
to
to
be
tell them
entertaining our
something? What was you
stomachs.
just about to say? Was you about to tell them something that you wasn't supposed to say?
I ain't gonna lie. I was supposed to say something.
You was about to tell them about my secret thing I got.
What secret thing?
The
Pause.
Biscuitville thing.
Oh no, nigga, I don't give a fuck about that shit. I was about to wish you, a professional happy birthday, nigga, belatedly.
A belated professional happy birthday?
Yeah, nigga.
Okay.
Huh? You don't know how to receive love, but I don't.
You don't know how to
I don't
give
know
it.
how to give it. I was about to say
Yeah,
that.
what the okay, so we said it at the same time, so we both agree.
Yeah.
You should high five.
No.
Wow, that's a
But
big growth moment.
for him or him?
both of y'all.
Yeah,
Both
for
of y'all.
everybody.
That's
You
Nah,
know,
because this
he's growing in
nigga
age.
said happy professional belated birthday.
I didn't say it like,
Like a
that.
yeah,
You said
birthday.
like Forrest Gump, nigga.
That's what you said.
See, you can't give a nigga love.
Nah,
You
what?
can't. You see what
Okay.
happens? He turned the sweet into sour.
I'll turn the sweet into sour. No, you don't know how to turn.
To get your birthday like I originally did.
Perfect. I wish I could forget yours, but it's already that.
Because it's a fucking celebration. But
No, I don't know your birthday. I just say I wish I forget.
Did you
I wish-
have like you had a good time, right? Like, you were showing a good time Saturday?
It was pretty cool. I got a cookie cake, which was phenomenal. I haven't had a cookie cake in years, nigga.
That's my
I
preference.
literally lost. I was like, yo,
That's my
I
preference.
got a cookie cake.
I don't like regular dessert.
Nah.
You feel me? Like cake. I was even talking about
Nah.
this the other day. It's like cake tastes better in your head than it does when you actually chew it.
Yeah, and
It's more of an odd dessert.
it's more. It's a delicacy for real.
And I was told I haven't had good cakes. I know what that means, but it's just like
Do you know how you like your whipped cream? Do you like y'all know the difference between the whipped creams?
no.
It's different types of whipped creams. Like one is out the can, and
Yeah,
the one is
goddamn freaky ass nigga.
Nah, you should know. You watch Cake Boss, nigga.
I ain't watched that in a minute.
Exactly, but you have watched it.
And
in the
real
past.
professional bakers, whipped cream, nigga. What you talking about? Some whipped cream, nigga? It's
So what do they-
It's butterscotch icing. It's different things.
So that's what I'm. Oh,
butterscotch icing.
That's funny.
Nigga,
That's
ain't
funny.
no room for no whipped
you just
cream.
have it in your
nigga.
back pocket
Yeah,
where
but
it lays.
You need to broaden your horizons. You got like a Dairy Queen mindset, nigga. You need to step that shit up.
I haven't been to Dairy
It's
Queen.
fine
in years.
dining out here.
I haven't just lackadaisically ate ice cream in I don't know how long. Like I'm gonna just go eat ice cream now.
We can tell, nigga. You don't look like a joyous person.
Oh, so when you just go to eat ice cream and lollygag?
I don't just go to
Because
eat
that's
ice
what you
cream.
do when you eat ice cream. You lollygag and you probably skip.
Don't act like your ice cream.
That's what happens when you go to buy ice cream.
Don't act. You're a newly in love person, so you're eating ice cream almost every 2 weeks.
Oh, don't speed up my emotions for me.
Almost every 2 weeks.
Newly in love.
You know, but that's what you do when you in that stage. Like, yo, you want to go get some ice cream? Yeah, let's go get some ice cream.
He's experiencing things right now he didn't know that it was.
He's unlocking levels of himself, nigga.
He's like, oh shit, like I'm really feeling love.
Uh-huh.
I don't know how to do, like, you don't know how to handle it.
He's trying different flavors. Like, he normally a strawberry nigga, but he going with the 𝔓𝔦𝔐𝔓𝔦𝔑 because she recommended it.
Just because she said
Because she recommended it. Put the cashews on it, baby. It's so much better with the cashews. Ass nigga. Yeah,
I would never put cashews on my ice cream. I'll put pecans on my ice cream.
Give it 2 weeks, nigga. She gonna have him eating pistachio ice cream, nigga. It's gonna be gelato from then on out.
Gelato. What you're hearing right now is what's the word?
Envy.
What's the word when you project? Oh, project. What you're hearing right now is projection. Right? Between these two guys who've experienced that themselves, right? They had to turn off the inner them so that they can make her happy, right? But I don't have to do that. I honestly don't have to do that. Like, that's just
I don't understand what he's talking about.
I'm saying
I don't have to turn off my inner me to eat ice cream. I'm not that stupid of a person.
You have done that before.
I'm just not that dumb. I don't like ice cream. Don't weigh that much in my conscience, nigga.
You have done. You've definitely. Y'all have definitely done the okay for you thing. A lot of times.
Okay for you?
Yeah, the okay for you thing. Like whatever
okay for
that
you
means in y'all relationship.
So you saying that there's been times where you were in a relationship where you were in a relationship.
Like, yeah, I'll
where
I'll
you
take
were
it.
in a relationship
where you took off your pants and you gave it to her. I know you've done that.
Put it in her mouth.
You've done
and
that.
put it in her mouth.
No,
yes, sir.
No, nigga.
Yes, sir.
No, nigga. No.
Hey, honey, I'm home.
You took off your pants and hers, and you said, "Here, baby, step in these. These are a little bit more comfortable for you, nigga."
Nah.
And you called her a nigga too. Come on, my nigga.
Nah, that's never happened.
That has happened.
It's never happened.
Metaphorically.
She doesn't have to wear my pants.
Yeah, because she goes. She knows where they are. She just goes and puts them on.
Metaphorically, nigga. You don't even know what you're talking about. That's what's funny about it. He's so early on that he's just like he said we're projecting. He's projecting. These are all projections of his fears of what he might become. Of what the future might behold for the nigga. He sees the patterns. He sees the slope. He doesn't necessarily want to go down that route, but it's right there. And at the bottom, it might be love. It might be sweet love, and he's craving it.
Yo.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, nigga. Eventually, he just go.
It's out the blocks, bro. It's like, he just don't know which level path he on.
Nigga.
Green or the black?
He's not even looking. He's counting snowflakes. Nigga, he's like 1, 2, 3. You don't even see that fucking tree you about to crash into, nigga. But we passed that shit, nigga. I've been down this slope.
I know. I've had to tell. I've had to tell you how to swerve. I had to tell you how to swerve and not die on the road, nigga.
Yeah, from your little warm ass.
Nigga. I've had to tell you. I've had to tell your tone. There's a tree. 1,000 kilometers, nigga. I'm telling you. You have to watch out. Alpha Bravo out, nigga. And I told you, nigga.
You the nigga in the lodge with the hot cocoa, like nigga. I ain't going out there. It's cold. Fuck ass nigga. Talking about you gave me advice, nigga. You talking shit from the window, nigga. Get on the slopes, nigga. Get on the slopes.
Get on the slopes.
Get on the slopes.
And first of all, nigga, I'm always on the slopes, and I'm not doing whatever the fuck this is, because I know there's somebody that actually skis, and they're like, what is this?
Nigga, you be on the ropes and you live there.
What is this, man?
We got a visitor.
Who's this? Oh, Jeff shit. Coming in on meticulous.
Yeah, he saved you. But
yeah. How long the pre-show, man?
41.
I'm about to say roughly.
How much of that was his meal? Was his snack time? Like 15?
Cut out. That's nigga. 15. I told you.
We really know how to cut it out though. It was fine. It didn't take as long as you may think it was. That
yeah,
was
but
like
it's still like,
it was like
dead
13.
air. It's still like
it wasn't dead air. Me and that Mac was riffing.
Yeah, exactly.
Me and that Mac was going crazy.
You was abusing F Mac.
Nah, man, I was.
You was keeping him hostage in a conversation.
We was playing hot potato. He didn't have to put his headphones on. When you put your headphones on, that's a sign of consent. You would like to conversate.
Yes,
that's a sign of consent.
Look at where the microphone is pointed.
Directly at my mouth right now.
Direct pause. I mean, I don't, but yeah.
Exactly. Yeah.
Shit.
Yeah.
What he said. Yeah. I ain't say it.
Directly on me.
You want to get into the shit?
Yeah. What would you like to get into first?
I mean, we just gonna fill it out, man. Just flow.
All right, bet. 3, 2, 1.
Hello, America. 2 of your most wanted here, time and time again. Once again, back again, nigga.
Yep.
This is LOI the show. I'm your host, Tone Groove.
J Nobles. Ooh, white man behind the boards, kind of.
Kind of. White man man in a biscuit.
White man just finished his food, but we do got F Mac on the keyboards.
That's me.
Yeah.
Oh shit, you hear Brandon?
Oh, that's
He's evolving.
Oh, that's nigga get a little camera time.
He got a little Mario in him. That's me.
That's me. Yeah.
Ephimac.
Yeah. But nah, man, we back in session. Like the video, do your due diligence. What else do y'all do? Why LOIs?
Yep.
Why LOIs is a part of the show. Usually near the end, we answer your questions,
comments, concerns
about the universe, quantum mechanics.
Some of y'all been giving some real credit. Like when we first started Why LOI, what I imagined is what's happening.
Yeah,
you know what I'm
a little
saying?
bit.
It's starting. It's beginning.
Yeah.
Because I was like, eventually we're gonna get such a trust with our audience, with our members, with the Legion of 𝔓𝔦𝔑, with the lovely ladies of LOI, that they reveal to us their darkest secrets.
Okay.
And it's been happening.
Yeah.
It's shit that like we can't even say on air. It's just But
and look,
shout out to them good brothers. And stay healthy.
For everybody going through something that you don't want to visibly I don't want to say expose.
You know,
you don't want to
dox yourself.
You don't want to put the face with the skunk in the funk. You can just send us a DM. The lower third should have popped up. LOI the show. You send that or to whichever one. Send us a voice memo. Text it out. We won't say your name, but we will tell your story. We won't say your name, but we will tell your story.
You will be heard.
Yeah. But yeah, shout out to lovely ladies and then everything. You know. Legion of 𝔓𝔦𝔑, I think you already did that, but it's a lot that's been going on.
I mean, we gotta. Well, first of all, it was kind of breaking news when 3 Oak was recording. But nigga, Joe Biden dropped out that race. Pimp.
Oh no!
Just like how you dropped out this podcast a few minutes ago, nigga.
Dropped out.
You dropped out.
I mean, at least I was.
Yeah. You ran from the racings.
At least I was actually doing something. I mean, what is he
doing? Something.
What is Joe going to be doing now that he's not running? Because he wasn't doing nothing before in the actual seat of being the president.
I think now it's time for him to start giving his social security checks to the retirement home.
Joe Biden, I didn't expect this, but I did know he was sick. Let me find the whatchamacallit.
What do you mean you knew he was sick? Your lucky charm went off. It gave you a little sense of clairvoyance.
I know when old people need help. I know that. Like I've been around a lot of old people that's been diabetic. Family members and shit.
Oh, okay.
Like, and I'm saying a lot, but context.
I'm saying when you say a lot,
3 is a lot, niggas. 4, 5 is a lot.
Yeah, that sounds like you the youngest person in your family. Nigga.
Yeah, but I don't have a history of diabetes in my family. I don't want to make it seem like it's just like nigga just health stricken. But I do know when a motherfucker's just not there in the head, and obviously, for Joe Biden. Like,
it's kind of crazy. I was just having a conversation with one of my aunts. Yeah, I could tell. With one of my aunts, and she was literally saying yesterday, she was like, he ain't dropping out the race. He ain't dropping out the race. He ain't scared of that punk, that stupid nigga. That's what she said. And I was like, I don't know. He don't seem like he all the way there. And like, I didn't want to. I didn't realize how much of like an ageist discussion there is underlying what's going on with Joe Biden. Because when you talk to older people, which over this weekend I've talked to several older people, they don't really want to run with the he's not cognizant. Like I was told with a straight face that they was like, no, he's just as smart as Trump right now.
He's only 3 years older than Trump, but he's another thing.
12 years mentally behind.
Exactly.
Ahead. Which works in reverse for old people.
Exactly. It's happening to us. It's like it's a parasite. But yeah, Trump is 78. How
Trump makes 78 look like
is 81.
Trump makes 78 look like 62.
He makes it look pretty good.
Pause.
Especially from not pause.
From a political. Well, okay. No Diddy there, nigga.
Yeah, I mean, it's no rigid pause. I'm comfortable in my pants that I wear. Yeah.
No, you see the hat. That's where it's coming from, America. You see the hat.
But
it's no pause when it comes to Trump.
But yo, go back to that picture real quick. Yeah.
Damn, don't say it like that, nigga.
Yeah, man. Look at that. This. Do you think?
What is about this?
This is poster worthy, right? Like, are kids gonna have this picture? Like how they have Tupac sticking the middle finger up now?
This would be bigger than Nelly's Band-Aid. This would be bigger than Nelly's Band-Aid.
This is the biggest and best bandage.
Nelly's Band-Aid wasn't covering a real wound, right?
Nah, it was stylistic.
It was just stylistic. See, this is for real.
Yeah, nah. And if you go to the notes, when you can't stroll through the hood anymore, the first one under that, I think this was a very it was definitely one of the bigger reasons why he probably dropped out. He made it very clear that he just can't, whether he's not able to anymore. He's not able to like really touch the people, whether it be you know, his voice, whether the way it sounds, or he can't use his legs to really hit the corner and shit, hit the block as he say. But this was a BET exclusive. Did y'all know he did a BET exclusive interview?
Yeah, he's been talking to he's talked to 𝙼𝙾𝚃𝚃 to get black people to vote for him. So I can only imagine where he's been.
And that's how old he is. He's got 𝙼𝙾𝚃.
He popped out the Essence Fest. What's wrong with 𝙼𝙾𝚃?
He's Mexican.
In the culture. In the hip hop culture. Hey, could you? Yeah, appreciate
Shit, if that's the case, he should have gone to DJ Vlad to get the black vote.
Nah,
But-
man, Vlad probably would have solved one of his crimes. Vlad would have read his emails.
Nah, nigga.
But what is this again? Is this post him dropping out the race?
This is way before.
Nah.
This is probably like 2 days ago, but just play it because it really shows the mental state and actually like what this nigga believes. Let's just play it.
I think that, and one thing does change, it's not an excuse and explanation. I would ordinarily be going through black neighborhoods on the foot, working through the neighborhoods. I have a tradition. I close every campaign, no matter what campaign, going into the projects and going down the east side. And, hey, Joe, well, how you doing? You know, everybody, well, just because they're my friends, let them know I'm still there. We can't do that now. Not because of the black community, because it's too dangerous for me to be out walking unaccompanied. So what I'm doing, though, is trying to keep in touch with as many of my black constituents and letting people know that I'm available. I'm available. It's a reason why I got involved in politics in the first place. Not a joke. Not a joke. Everybody deserves a shot. Everybody deserves a shot. And we've demonstrated, you give them a shot, they step up. They step up in every community. That's why the black community is doing as well as it is now. And it's going to do better.
Ew, I can't walk through the hood and dap up Ray Ray because Ray Ray might rob me.
Nah, it's not Ray Ray's fault.
Well, it's not Ray Ray's fault, but
he still got his ear to the streets. He still talks to Ray Ray. It's just from a distance. I mean, but Jay-Z has said similar shit. Jay-Z can't just go. Jay-Z can't just go to Marcy. It'd be a stampede.
Yeah, but he's Jay-Z. Nigga, this is the president of the United States. He needs to touch the people's hearts and their pockets.
By going to the hood and just throwing money? You think that's what it should be?
Donations.
Like drug dealer style?
Money is a bad concept. Donations.
Donations in the form of what?
Anything. Food can be considered currency.
I don't know. Food drives is kind of redundant now. It's played out. There's something else we could do.
It's not much you could do for a food drive.
It's cool, but it's be more.
Have you
creative.
ever threw a food drive?
Nah, I've seen them.
You know how many people get food, nigga?
A lot of people get food.
You be saying, nigga, do you know?
But I'm saying there's a lot of food drives.
There's literally there's a food truck. I forgot what it's called. It's like USA Food Bank or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I don't want to put this on a particular race, but this is what I've heard because I've seen it in my neighborhood. They'll just come and drop off food, and like there be like this band of Mexicans, and like that's literally all they do. They just follow around these food trucks, go to to the neighborhoods, get the free food. But the only thing is with the produce, you gotta eat that shit in like 24 hours, or it's gonna self-destruct.
What was your favorite thing? What was your favorite thing on the menu?
Nigga, I never ate that motherfucker.
You got a lot of knowledge. I'm not gonna lie, De Niro making me scared right now. I don't know how contagious he could be.
So why don't you just move it?
Move it. See? You have no reverence for life. This is a creature that would get fucked up by a cat, and you want to call it an it.
In this stand, I mean, yeah, whatever.
Yeah,
but Joe Biden dropping out the race, it isn't really. It's like it's big news, but nobody really cares because it's Joe Biden.
This is huge news because it's one person that could possibly be president right now.
You want to know?
Nobody else is about to come in and take this shit over.
This is more surprising than news about him just dropping, like using a bathroom, just dying on the toilet. God forbid. But this is more surprising news than that.
Yeah.
Because if news just came out, he went out like, what's his name, Elvis? It's like, all right, well, you know, that's probably how he should have gone out. On the stoop.
Just on the toilet?
On the stoop. He was 81 years old. I mean, you know, Joe Biden.
I mean, I don't know about that. Ever since Obama got it, like ever since the Obama elections, politics has been kind of a circus. I'm not saying it was his fault, but ever since then, like the way that politics be hitting the headlines has been different.
Yeah. Like go to in the notes, go to the Hulk Hogan one.
Yo, that's crazy. I'm glad you brought
You
this
watch
up.
that shit? Which one is it? Which one is it? Oh yeah, Make America Melanin Deficient, brother. Nah, the one under that one. So, do you know what this was?
This was the Republican National Convention where they officially announced who's going to be their candidate.
Okay.
And so a lot of people, I think it's like a 3-4 day event because I kept clicking on that shit waiting for him to have his speech post the assassination attempt.
Yeah.
But like it just kept being people speaking on his behalf of like, yo, President Trump is a great man. There's one woman, she went up there, she was like, don't vote for President Trump. Vote for my father-in-law.
Yeah.
Vote for the grandfather of my children. Like we care that much about the family.
That's a crazy way to spin.
That's a crazy way to put it. Like you would never be like, yo, vote for my sister's boyfriend.
Yeah.
Because he's cool to me.
That is a crazy concept. Yo, vote for my children. Yo, if I was running, I would take that. Vote for my children.
Vote for my children's future.
Vote for your children.
Especially if they was in a real weird condition.
A real weird condition.
You know, I didn't want to put nothing out there. But like, you know what I mean? Like
part of the big R community, you mean?
You know, a Make-A-Wish type situation.
Oh, you talking about
vote for my children.
disease?
Yeah, because if you run on the guys that you're gonna like cure some shit and like you got a family member with that, it's possible. People do that all the time.
Nobody runs off the idea that they're gonna cure anything.
You're not a political scientist, but Hulk Hogan might be based off this endorsement because that shit had me ready to like hit somebody with a chair. Play this at Mac.
Trumpomania run wild, brother. Let Trumpomania rule again. Let Trumpomania make America great again.
Nah, Trump. Yo, just go back to Trump's smile. Can you find that? It's definitely not years later. He was on perks. He was on perks.
When you said that?
The videos I've seen of him, he was sleeping. I think it was the Republican convention. There was a video of him sleeping there, and he was just kind of knocked out. And it makes sense, you know, doctor prescribe you some medicine, you know, when you get shot at and shit. But,
I mean, at least he's courteous enough to sleep in the stands and not on the stage giving a speech.
You don't see that smile?
Like his
Look
opponent.
at that. That's not like that's a wow. That's a, you know what I mean? He's up there. Look at him.
I'm not gonna lie. He looked like a fan. He looked like, man, I can't believe I got this nigga Hogan.
He's
nigga.
high off of a couple of things. Life is
All
one
he
of them.
saw was mail-in ballots with his name on it. You know what I mean? He was like, nigga, this shit gonna hit.
And a threesome in the Oval Office.
We didn't really get to talk about the assassination attempt in general on the last pod because, you know, we got a guest and we had other things to focus on.
Yeah.
But especially now because it's been a lot more new information.
Yeah, it's been a lot more new information.
If you think it's fake or staged, does that say something about your intelligence?
Yes.
What does it say about it? Are you a genius or are you you know,
it says
that bus?
It says that like it really speaks to like what's going on in the world. That like everybody's just really desensitized to everything to where actual events that seem like they should be out of a movie seem fake. But I do liken it to like, I don't know, if you think it's fake, you're probably a conspiracy theorist on another level.
And I've talked to a couple people who really believe that. They just really kind of just be talking. You know what I mean? Like, and
everybody who I've heard say this is fake is a devout Christian, and I don't know if that's a connection.
Maybe, potentially, because you have to have a lot of faith to be devout. But still, like I'll talk to a person. Like I remember I was talking to this one person about the situation, And like they just started saying shit that wasn't true. Like you know the firefighter that got killed trying to save his family in the audience?
Yeah.
She was saying something along the lines of like he didn't even call her. You know what I mean? Like he didn't even call the family or the victim and all that. And I literally watched the speech where he had the nigga's jacket up on a mannequin. He said that he had spoke to the family and he was like, they raised like he's at $6.3 million. So they getting paid. He was like, I got a check coming for you on the way. Somebody handed him a check right before he walked on stage of like another $1 million to give to the family. So it's just like, people just kind of just be talking. Essentially. Because it sounds good.
Who is you talking to?
I'm not about to dox who I'm talking to. Why you asking invasive questions?
It was I mean, damn. I
don't want to say who it was.
You don't want to say who.
I don't want to say who it was.
Okay, I mean, look. I mean, nah, I definitely agree. This is, and that's the thing, right? Like, it was so surreal. And I saw a video, somebody made like a 3D motion cap video of how his head turned and where the bullet came. Mm-hmm. Like, his head turned literally the perfect moment because he was talking to shit. And he was like, and to all you Mexicans, oh shit. You know what I mean? Like, he was just getting into his bag. Mm-hmm. The bullet literally, like, it literally clipped his, obviously it clipped his ear, that's redundant. But hold on.
He dodged the bullet.
He literally dodged the bullet. And it makes you think, like, what type of ego you should have after surviving something like this. Like, should you walk around like you're God's favorite?
It depends on
Or should you walk around like, you know, scared?
I was just about to
PTSD.
say, it depends on your religion. Because, like, if you subscribe to, like, the Final Destination way of doing things, if you cheat death one time, it's coming back for you.
Exactly.
So I'd never walk around like tall buildings, roller coasters. I never walk under any like heavy lamps in the store or nothing because that shit could just fall because you cheated death.
Yeah.
You might be cursed.
Yeah, now you might be cursed or, like, I don't know. I feel like clumsiness can, what's it called when it just gets on you too?
Osmosis.
Yeah.
Contagious.
Contagious.
There's a couple synonyms for that. But yeah, is this the demographic, the graphic you were talking about?
Yeah, stop trying to be smart, nigga.
It's the same word. It's the same word, damn near, man.
Just be regular, nigga.
You be regular.
Be regular dumb.
Teach me.
Okay, I will. So can you zoom in real quick?
Take a look.
Okay, perfect. And they can see it, right?
Okay, perfect. Shut your fuck
It's not what I wanted, but it's perfect
you ain't
anyway.
staging nothing.
So
it was 2 shots? Then whiz passes here?
What? Nigga, I read somewhere that it was actually 3 shooters. Because apparently there was one in the stands, one up on top on the roof, and there was apparently another one.
Why haven't they been identified? Where'd you read that at?
It was on X.
Ain't nobody else saying that shit, bro. You got to watch the Wall Street Journal.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Associated Press.
Yeah. Prestigious institutions.
Oh.
Exactly.
Okay.
This nigga said X. That could be anybody. Anybody could tweet.
No, yeah, but it's also
anybody could tweet.
It's anybody with a verifiable.
Is anybody with Wi-Fi, nigga? What are you talking about? Verifiable voice.
And for AP News, nigga, it's just people getting paid to write the articles that they're getting paid to write. It's not.
It's a job. Yes, that's how jobs
but it's
work.
also paid journalists that are being bought, right? Because if you're being paid, you're being bought. That's the same thing.
You sound
as far
24.
as people.
You're being bought.
Yeah, but I'm saying, but I'm not working
Somebody
for a national news that directly reflect where people's thoughts and minds are going to.
Bro, you don't know about the Associated Press clearly. You sound 24. The Associated Press is one of the only organizations where you can get straight facts. They're not saying how they feel about it. They're just reporting what happened. You don't know that because you don't watch news.
You don't know that. You didn't even watch any of these presidential elections.
Lord, am I lying? Am I lying at all?
Who said you were lying? Who said you were lying?
You look like you've written essays. Am I lying?
I don't have a say on this. I'm not.
You fucking
exactly. Hey, don't give him the juice he needs because
I don't need juice. I got Red Bull, nigga.
And that's why your heart beating fast, nigga. Slow down.
That's why my brain is thinking faster than you. But nah, the Associated Press is where you go to get straight statistics. And just in general, just for everybody out here, because we didn't really put a pin in that conspiracy theory shit. You don't plan to cheat death. That's impossible, nigga. Like you ever tried to like shoot like a piece of paper into the trash can, but instead like it rims around, bounces off the wall 3 times, and goes in, and it was way cooler. You couldn't do that on purpose, but it just happened.
And well, that's the thing, right? So
it's one of those. It's one of them situations you can't aim to do that.
You could, and actually in history, that's happened a couple times. Like presidential,
niggas have rimmed the shit around the.
Like that. Well, you know, Dude's Perfect. Shout out to Dude's Perfect. I just saw
it takes him
a video.
1,000 attempts though.
It does, but
it takes 1,000 attempts.
I mean,
and sometimes they probably wear the same clothes
that's
just
what
the next day just
for.
to get it.
Yeah,
like you know that
clothes still be musty from yesterday's failure.
Yeah, like that nigga T-Jazz. He one of the only people who is in like a trick shot lane that'll like post the low lights of him trying 1,000 times and then hitting that shit. Well, I mean, they do that, but like he's more egregious with it.
But it's been a lot of elected officials in the past who's faked an attempt on their life in order to win an election. So it's definitely happened, but not.
It wasn't this close.
And there's no 3 people. How many people passed away?
I think
2.
1.
2 critically injured. 1 died.
And
3 people.
Those facts are from the AP. They're from Lorem. So
yeah, the Jamaican AP.
Do with that what you will.
And that's not a watch, Jamaican AP. That's. But there's no in no world is 3 people getting collateral. Like that's the worst type of collateral damage.
Yeah, you can't.
That's a bad investment.
Nah, and you
even if you was to like fake an attempt.
And F-Mac, can you pull up the suspect? Pull up the suspect, because I don't think this is a guy you will hire for anything.
You want to know what's funny? And so you are right, because apparently, you remember the black dude, the black sniper on DJ Vlad.
Yeah, with the
dreads. Everybody knows him.
Yeah, everybody knows.
So DJ Vlad, he recently had a conversation with him. I don't know.
It wasn't even Vlad. It was one of the other dudes. Yeah.
Oh, apologies, because I like that brother too.
He's a good brother. He's a good brother.
But apparently, right?
I ain't paying this nigga to do a motherfucking thing.
Yeah, I wouldn't pay him to do my homework. This nigga scares me.
You would tell him you pay him and then just take it.
No, that's why he scares me. I don't want to be in business with this nigga. But if y'all don't know, it's a Marine veteran, but he tells a lot of stories about how he's taken insurgents off the planet. And he was talking to this the guy who's under Vlad, and he was like, man, anybody in the Marine Corps, Navy, any type of army can hit that shot.
He said, no, nigga, he said his wife could hit that shot.
He said his wife.
Blindfolded.
Nigga, my spouse. You know what I mean? My broad.
Anybody with moderate training could allegedly do it, but that's what I'm saying is.
And he even gave off examples that I can't even repeat because they're so crazy. Like, man, we train with crazy shit. Like, nigga, like somebody holding up a tomato like this, and like, nigga tried to shoot a hole right through. Like, it was just crazy.
And the whole situation is just like, why did he do this?
So I saw a video.
Is there an explanation? Where's his manifesto at?
I saw a video. It was on it was on X. Came from TikTok, which makes it double worse. Oh yeah, that is.
You gotta stop doing. You gotta go to the library.
It's great. I'm probably the conspiracy theorist that I'm talking about.
Yeah,
that
you retweeting yourself,
fake.
stupid.
But apparently, damn.
Apparently, nigga.
I wish I had the video because I'm a butcher this.
Oh, you mean the real? Don't call it a video, nigga.
The theys,
the
right?
Short.
The theys, right? The thems. They had stock in Trump's company, and basically what they did is they took out money. And basically what that does is, if the stock drops, they get repaid twice the money that they took out.
Say that again.
Somebody, what, nigga, what?
Say that again. Because when you started, I was reading the headline, and that's one of the things you got to pick up from
God
the beginning.
damn it. Yeah. So, the thems and the days.
I heard that part.
Okay.
Yeah.
They had stock in Trump's company. And I'm going to say it slow because I'm trying to remember myself.
I'm just glad you're using the pronouns.
They had stocks in Trump's company. Whatever the legalese did or whatever the rules are, they took the money out. So if the stock dropped, they get paid like twice or 5 times the amount that they took out. I don't know the legalese. I'm going to try to find it after this.
Yeah, that sounds made up. They took the money out of the stock. So
it's on some insider trading shit, like to where the stock is about to drop, so you take all the horses you have in there.
I get what you're saying. Yeah.
So and in this sense,
you pull the bridge.
Whoever they or these people are,
pull the carpet.
somehow infiltrated his security team, because that was another thing in which I was surprised about. His security team wasn't backed by, I don't know, the government. Like, it was some locals. It was the nigga who we hired for the Black Effect Fest. It was a bunch of them niggas
working the rally.
Nah, a bunch of bookums
at the rally.
Yeah, yeah.
The video?
I'm talking about the security guy who we hired.
Yeah.
The nigga looked like Bookham off of.
Yeah. But I'm saying, you saying that they had a bunch of those niggas at the rally that Trump got shot at?
His security team, because you know the whole thing about his security team, like they saw the suspect way before he shot like the bullet, and then a lot of people that work with government officials on security task force services, they said like, oh yeah, like even just watching the video, like they're not even in order. You know what I mean? Like when you're defending somebody, it almost looks like a beautiful painting. Like, all right, 3 people here, got a nigga on the roof, but that nigga's watching that other nigga 6. So it's a triangle. It's a geometric pattern.
And it's crazy. It just really depends on who you listening to. Because I heard this other like expert on Secret Service shit, and he was saying that
he's wrong.
He was saying that they did everything right. Like everything was kind of by the book in that situation. You wait for the command, you try to cover the president, woo. But in the Wall Street Journal, they had dropped this video. It was like this graphic, and they literally broke the whole fucking situation down. When something like this is happening, it's not just on the Secret Service to protect the president. It's like they got like different parameters. So the closest to the president is the Secret Service, and then the next level outwards, I think is gonna be like the local police departments and all that shit, and then the next layer out, some other niggas, just more security.
Exactly.
What happened was the chain of command wasn't properly getting funneled through. Like it was people telling them, like regular ass cops or just like security guards, that hey, it's a nigga climbing the building, and the message isn't getting sent to the top of the chain.
And there was also people allegedly getting in the backstage pass that had no backstage pass, who didn't have a general admission pass. I mean, so it was a lot of things that were just wrong with the security detail. And yeah, man, just overall, it was a crazy, Jesus, excuse me, but it was a crazy thing that happened in history. And if you go, because this nigga's unsettling to look at. Did they see him?
No.
Yeah, show a picture.
Just do a jump scare real quick.
When Jason, what was the movie when you saw Jason Voorhees as a kid?
Jason 1.
Jason, that was a movie?
Yeah.
Shy, you fucking.
It was just called Jason.
But this is what he looked like: a cleft lip, big ass forehead,
egg-shaped dome.
I wouldn't even say egg-shaped. His head.
I don't know. That is egg-shaped.
It's egg-shaped. It's budding. It's not as worse as it could be.
You know those things that like you could spin.
Acorn shape.
His head looks like it spins very
It's
well.
top. It's the acorn shape.
It's thank you. Yeah, acorn shape. Yeah. Yeah, it's just unsettling to look at. But there's a video. If you go to the notes real quick.
There's a lot of unsettling shit.
Yeah, and after this, we'll try to gear off the politics. Oh, that was funny. A bullet for democracy. That's funny. This is real quick. Yeah, let's click on that. Let's just watch this. For America.
And they keep saying,
Take a look.
What's wrong with your video, nigga?
Yeah, no, the old video's still playing.
Oh.
Exactly.
Know
what you're talking about before you talking, so you don't sound like you're just talking.
Stop talking so I can
he's a
listen to
threat
Trump.
to democracy. I'm saying, what the hell did I do for democracy? Last week, I took a bullet for democracy. What did I do against democracy? Crazy.
Surprised you ain't take your hat off and show a sign of respect to this nigga when he speaks.
And they keep saying,
I feel like
he's a
I feel like we all should.
We all should what?
I feel like we all should
moment
give
of-
our respects.
Nah, you give your respect.
He took a
Maca.
bullet for democracy.
You ain't a nigga no more. You
But
a
thank
MAGA.
God Joe Biden dropped out. We were kind of all over the place in this political, conversation, but it was just a lot of funny shit. There is, if you go down, yeah, just a little bit. That video. I'm sorry, I said that video. There's a parasite inside his brain. Yeah, keep going down. That one. So this was the full video. And this is when I knew that Joe Biden was sick and like he might actually have something. He might actually have something.
Is there a timestamp?
For some reason, Ed Gordon was interviewing this nigga. Y'all know of Ed Gordon?
Nope.
He's just a black guy.
Is he a news guy?
He's like one of those type of people. Can we Google him?
He's a journalist. I only do Associated Press, so I don't.
Ed Gordon.
Them niggas don't really put their names out there for real. It's not about them. Ed Gordon. American journalist. Yeah, he seems, yo, that's Uncle Phil.
Yeah, low-key.
That's Uncle Phil. Like, he looked like he got a law degree.
But the real version of Uncle Phil, which makes it scary. Right? Like, this is the Uncle Phil that, like, you know, he'll put a nigga in jail.
To prove
you know
a point.
What I mean? Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. With a cold stare, look at him. But for some reason, he's interviewing Biden. And I really just put this in there because I wanted us to hear like a minute of his answers every time. The nigga was sick, bro. Hit the whatchamacallit? Yeah. Go to how we feeling?
Nigga, this your power.
Go to the first one. Yeah.
Let me ask you, let me start with your opponent, Donald Trump. He is, understatement here, an incendiary figure. Some are wondering if the assassination attempt will change him at all, make him more politically disciplined, more unifying. He says he's going to be, but many believe he won't, and you're going to have to fight fire with fire. How will you take him on from this point?
Like I've been taking him on, based on the issues. I mean, look, everybody said, I said we got to tone down the rhetoric about violence. There's no room for violence. You can't be talking about violence. You can't be saying that if I lose the election, there'll be a bloodbath, which he says. If the January 6th folks were good folks and they should be released from prison, etc. But there are serious differences we have on the issues of the future of the country. And I'm going to take him on directly.
What's his selection of J.D. Vance say to you?
Who says to me that he's decided that MAGA Republican politics is going to be the future of the Republican Party. And because J.D. is a great guy, but a hardworking senator, but a really conservative MAGA Republican.
You said to me before we started.
And another thing, pause real quick.
Everything's at stake here.
This seems like very like overly edited. Everything I've seen with Trump seems like it's like in the back of a garage with like just a bunch of cameras and a fake setup.
You know, they don't even got an intern.
You get what I mean? Like it's not bougie at all.
It's like iPhone memos. But Nick, just overall, this is like, this is kind of it's kind of scary when you really think about it. Like the country is literally getting fucked up right in front of us. We're seeing it. We're witnessing. Niggas is getting shot at. Presidents dropping out of elections because they're not cognizant enough. Like what?
Yeah,
we're living in a weird ass time, and like this is the future that our parents gave us. Because regardless of what happened, like it's a domino effect. A lot of things got to get knocked down for us to get to this point. They fucked up a lot in the past, and they gave us this shit. What am I supposed to do with this shit? How am I supposed to fix this? Because now it's our job. You 24 now. You're a grown ass man. You guys are making decisions in society. You got to start pushing it forward.
Yeah.
How do you fix this? It's civil unrest, nigga. What are you gonna do?
That was perfect. That was perfect. Nigga,
but it's real though. Because you gotta like, we're not at the age anymore to where it's like you 16.
So what are you gonna do, Tony?
And you can laugh.
What are you gonna do, Tony? You're just gonna give
niggas
soliloquies like that?
Niggas might really had to get prepared for the worst for real.
What do you think is the worst that's gonna happen?
You know what's crazy? My sister back in the day, not even back in the day, like 2-3 years ago, we would have debates on like communism and all that shit. You know, she's I don't want to call her a Marxist, but she likes communism and all that. And she was like, we're heading into a fascist state. And I was still at that point where I was like, nigga, nah, we good. You know what I mean? Like, you know, democracy, baby. We here. We voting this shit. It was like, nah, everything gonna be all right. And then she showed me the signs of fascism. And I looked at him, I was like, I mean, you know, that could be fucking anything. Nigga, like, signs of fascism.
But at the same
time, you're
time,
a fascist.
Nigga, I'm not a fascist.
All fascism is narcissism for the country.
That's what fascism is?
I just spun it that way.
That's not what fascism is.
But no, fascism is like I don't want to call it just a one-party state because I know there's like a direct definition.
So Germany was a fascist nation?
F-Mac? Germany fascism?
I don't know.
Damn, F-Mac, you look smarter than you are. It's kind of crazy, right?
Yeah, I always
like, doesn't F-Mac look like he should know?
F-Mac looks like he should know certain things about U.S. history.
Civics,
civil engineering shit.
Standard social studies.
Yeah.
Fascism. Let's Google a real direct definition. Fascism is an authoritarian what's that word?
Authoritarian, utilitarian. Yeah. Wait.
That is not.
No,
y'all
that's
niggas are retarded.
Ultranationalists. Okay, political ideology. See, that's what I'm saying. Like, you know, one party, but one ruling body. There's no options. There's no variety. Niggas, Coke.
Yeah.
No Pepsi. No Piff.
Hey man, if fascism
no PBR
helps with our literacy rate.
Nah, but Google the signs of fascism because I had this debate with my sister back in the day a few times. I wasn't really trying to hear it, but it's like when you look at what's happening, shit is getting fucked up. And even like,
but that isn't
you paying attention to what's going on with the Supreme Court justice? Apparently that shit is wicked, nigga. They just they're granting wishes.
Yeah.
They're granting conservative wishes, nigga.
Fairly Odd Parents.
Okay. These are the signs, early warning signs of fascism. Powerful and continuing nationalism. So, you wearing this fucking hat, step number one.
Nigga, that's...
Disdain for human rights.
You putting babies in cages.
They took away Roe v. That's a good one. They took away Roe v. Wade. What's another one they're taking away? I was talking to my grandma. She was like, nigga, they trying to get rid of the Social Security. They're trying to get rid of Social Security and I think Medicaid, she said. And she was like, apparently that's the most unconstitutional shit you could possibly do.
And I think they said they trying to take away some reservations.
Like Native American?
Yeah, did your grandma say anything about that?
No, that's her that's her mother's mother.
Identification of enemies as a unifying cause. Well, that's...
Identification of enemies as a unifying cause.
So that's always been America.
Yeah, that's easy. That's easy.
Rampant sexism.
Ooh, we sitting right next to it. Controlled mass media. Bingo. Obsession with national security. Is there obsession? Oh, so they just mean like big government spending in terms of military, right? That's obsession with national security.
So what are we gonna do?
But hold on, we got to keep going through. Religion and government intertwine. That Roe v. Wade shit kind of did get a little God says so.
Yeah.
When it comes to abortion rights, God gets thrown out there a lot. So I'm saying, just making the case. Disdain for intellectual and the arts.
That's not true. I don't think your sister. You're like 4 years older than your sister, right?
Yeah. 5.
So
5.
So
yeah.
I'm
obsession with crime and punishment, rampant cronyism. Crony. That's that shit Kendrick Lamar was saying, right?
Yeah.
Crony. Google cronyism. We got that. Sounds fun. And Justin just learned a new word.
Hopefully, it's not anti-Semitic.
I don't think it would be. Cronyism. Zoom in a little bit.
The appointment of friends and associates to positions of authority. Oh, so nepotism.
Yeah.
We're in the generation of that, dog.
But that's always...
I'm not gonna lie, when you go down the list, we checking off a few of these boxes. A few of them boxes, we stamping them.
But I guess we've always been a fascist nation.
To a certain degree, but it's definitely got to be getting worse.
Nowadays, it's like a lot of jobs, you get jobs based on your network. You know somebody.
But it's always, nigga, it's always been like that.
Yeah.
It's always been a who you know type of situation.
But now there are some niggas where it's like, you really shouldn't be doing this.
Yeah, dog.
Just because of their network.
Look at the NBA. That's never happened before. Well, it has happened before, but not to this degree. This is egregious.
With what?
You know, with what? With that young lad, Bronny, nigga.
Why are you hating?
Crony.
Your father.
Bronny's a crony.
Be mad. This is not Bronny. This is your dad.
You gotta say a point though. Like you just keep saying, nah, nigga. You're not saying nothing though. We checking off all these boxes, crony.
How is Bronny being in the league?
Fascism. It's a sign of fascism because we're getting cool with this shit. We're getting real accustomed. It starts with Bronny, and then it ends with Donald Trump Jr.
So it starts with the black man, and it ends with Donald Trump Jr. becoming like a.
I'm just telling you.
The totality.
I'm just telling you, shit is not looking good. Things are not looking good.
Well, you think we're gonna go back to King and Queen? Like that's what you scared?
I don't know about King and Queen. Have you heard of Project 2025?
I've been seeing that.
It's like I've been seeing it, and like I've been seeing it so much, it makes me not want to look at it.
Yeah.
But we gotta Google it now because apparently, nigga, next year is gonna be terrible.
Yeah. Yeah, I've been seeing.
We
that.
got a couple months left of prosperity.
What are we looking up?
Project 2025.
Yeah, Project 2025.
So Roger B. Henson kind of broke the news at BET, so that just that sparked Black America. That's news for some niggas. BET.
Building now for a conservative victory through policy, personnel, and training. What is
this? See, that's scary. They got a whole website dedicated to half of a paragraph.
It is not enough for conservatives to win elections. If we are going to rescue the country from the grip of the radical left, we need both a governing agenda and the right people in place ready to carry this agenda out on day one of the next conservative administration. This is the goal of the 2025 presidential transition project. The project will build on 4 pillars that will collectively pave the way for an effective conservative administration. So this is a conservative nation now.
That's what you read from that?
They're fighting against the leftist state. The leftist secret government, nigga.
Yeah, but I wanted to like, what is the actual...
Yeah. Oh, policy agenda?
Yeah.
Oh, it's right here. Building on the legacy of the mandate for leadership, this comprehensive policy guide for the incoming presidential administration will offer specific proposals for every major issue facing the country, pulling from the expertise of the entire conservative movement. What? Can you click on that? Just scroll down. Nigga, you gotta buy a book to figure out.
What? Yeah, it's looking like it.
Nigga, 2025 is just a ploy to buy a book.
So I found an article that's kind of like just going like through the headlines. Apparently this just says privatizing weather forecast. The project calls for dissolving the NOAA. I'm not going to read the acronym, nobody cares. And either transferring its functions to other agencies or eliminating them entirely.
What's the NOAA?
National...
Y'all seen
Okay, so apparently the NOAA is the governing body that creates the National Weather Service, the NWS. And they produce free weathercasts. This is, nigga, you not even going to be able to television rating
my
tomorrow.
God, why are we fucking going in this?
You're not reading this shit, nigga. This is serious. I'm telling you, this is serious.
This is not serious just because you say it's serious.
This is serious, nigga. Just because you don't think it's serious, shrinking the social safety net.
I hope they do.
It just seems like they're getting rid of a lot of things that kept society going.
Yeah.
Ending the student debt relief, defending public broadcast, defunding public broadcast.
Wait, they're trying to end student debt?
They're trying to...
the relief. They're trying to take away the relief.
They're trying to end the relief. Yeah. That's what I'm saying, nigga. It sounds like this is the culmination of what MAGA has always been. And just a set of philosophies to take us back to a different age.
It's taking us back to the wild, wild west. Where like, nigga, it's your cattle, your milk, your wife, you do what you want with her. Not saying, what you want, but, back then that's what happened,
Mm-hmm. Was that your favorite part of back then?
I wasn't born then.
What's your favorite part of back then? Like, what would you want to bring back now? If you could make America great again, would you?
If I could make America great again?
Yeah, you bring back like subserviency or just like 25-cent hamburgers.
I would bring...
What matters to you?
Man. What was great in America that wasn't free based on us being slaves?
Free based on us being slaves.
Like, you know what I mean? Like what? Like all the fruits from like America being great comes from like us being like really down.
Yeah, don't get pro-black now though, nigga. Don't get pro-black now with an American hat on, eh? You
Nigga,
supporting...
You keep saying American hat because you're Fisher. This is not... Just because it has America style, you know what I'm saying?
General Tire.
That's legitimately an American hat.
It's an American hat.
This is not an American hat.
It's an American flag, bro.
And I feel like, speaking of Americans, we on this shit now, go to the land of the drink.
There's nothing wrong with
this
that.
This kind of perfectly encapsulates,
Is that a note?
I think that's the word, where we are in this current time, nigga.
Yeah.
I think it's the very first link.
Tenfold.
I forgot her name. She's a singer. Kind
oh
of.
man, this was amazing.
Yeah, kind of.
This was really good TV.
Yeah, I forgot her name, but let's just play it. They'll understand.
Yeah, for sure.
This is the national anthem getting played at debate. What is this? The home run derby?
Yeah, home run derby.
Yeah, this is like All-Star weekend for baseball.
And she really did what we needed.
She did a fucking thing, nigga. She's saying that land of the drink. Play that.
Yes, sir.
Oh, say does that star spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
You know, there's a bunch of Dominicans in the dugout like, that's no good. That's no good right there. That's no good.
Hell yeah, nigga. At least Puerto Ricans like, ugh.
Mm-hmm.
But nah, man, this is disgusting.
This is where we
and
at,
she's
nigga.
not even from. I saw this. She's apparently not even from the state.
It doesn't matter. She was drunk, and you could tell she was
Yeah.
drunk because as she was singing, she thought she was killing that shit.
But what's more American?
When you look at a mannerism, she thought she was murdering.
What's more American than being plastered singing the national anthem? Come on,
Plastered?
nigga. Plastered.
Ew, stop.
It's
nigga.
plastered, nigga.
Yo, we're losing the nigga.
He's plastered.
We're
She's
losing
plastered.
We're losing
That's
him.
the word to use in this situation.
Pull up an Obama speech now.
That's the word to use.
We
nigga.
gotta
Oh, you're mad you didn't
fucking exterminate this shit.
You
Yeah,
gotta
nigga.
brainwash this nigga.
No.
and say, oh yeah.
Play
What
that
you need to
Jeezy.
do?
Play that Jeezy song.
What you need to do is stop hating and
What
play
color is
Wordle,
your
nigga.
Lambo?
Play Wordle.
What color's your Lambo?
Play Wordle,
What
nigga.
color's your Lambo? It's only one correct answer.
Plastered. I know it's a good word.
Plastered, nigga. Nah, you would get plastered. That's crazy.
She's plastered, nigga. She's under the influence.
You've been hanging out with a lot of poor whites.
Nigga, poor whites. Nigga, you've been hanging out with poor whites. That was your whole job when you were soldering.
I was hanging out with white drug addicts, which is, you know, it's a
white.
specific
Yeah,
kind
same
of
thing.
poor. It's a specific kind of poor white.
It's what?
Specific. That means particular. That means certain. That means it's different than the other ones.
No, specific doesn't mean different than the other one. It means
specific means
it doesn't mean different than the other ones.
Specific means not those.
Fuck out of here.
That's exactly what specific
You don't know
means.
what words. Yo, add somebody write this down. Add spelling to the Olympics.
I got you, G.
It's over.
Why would you
It's
like
over.
to embarrass yourself?
It's over.
Let me think of a simple word I know you can't spell.
I'm not spelling it, nigga.
Nah, denomination pretty easy.
You probably can't even spell euphoria, you Kendrick lover.
Yeah, probably not. That's easy though. You
That
can
is
sound
easy.
that out.
That's easy.
So spell euphoria.
Spell denomination.
DE nomination. That's so easy. I'm not gonna. That's too easy. I
You know
need
what? You
something.
are American.
I need
That's
something.
American and shit right there.
That's crazy.
Yeah, see?
But I thought it was gonna be. I thought it was gonna
You
be. I
didn't
was like,
spell it.
I was like, denomination, nigga, nomination. Like that's so easy. I need a
Nigga.
word like that's intricate. Like
Intricate. What is that?
Bro,
need
you
a-
didn't spell it, bro.
You
Spell
need
it.
an intricate word.
He said DE nomination. Spell nomination then.
No, but
Nigga.
don't let him get past intricate. What was that? Say it again.
nigga intricate.
Yeah,
Like you
that
did.
is-
Like you haven't
that
been
is-
messing up on words this
that
whole
is-
time we've been recording.
I
Nigga.
think I've been flawless so far.
Oh, you must be on whatever elixir she's on. Nigga.
I think I've been flawless
And
in my approach.
denomination, first of all, nigga, I can spell denomination. I want a word that actually would challenge me
Just
into
spell it.
becoming a better man.
Just spell it.
Denomination is not the type of word that's going to challenge a human being to evolving into the nigga that he needs to be.
You
because
buying
it's too
time.
easy of a
Still haven't
word.
spelled
He's
it.
buying so much time.
DENOMI
Whoa.
nation. Is that right?
Okay. Go ahead. And then what was it? How you spell nation?
Hey, niggas can spell nation. It's the
I just want to- I want him to finish it.
Lord, I got one. Spell exquisite.
Okay, what we're not about to do is
spell
just
exquisite. Nah, because you wanted to add spell it B to the Olympics. You were so confident. I'm gonna win that shit. Spell exquisite. Just warm up. Show us a little something.
EXQUI.
What's the easy part? What are you getting stuck for? Spell it out.
SITE? Is that the end? I feel like I'm missing an I.
What'd you say?
EXQUI. Fuck, what did I say?
I don't know.
I think he said it right.
You lost it.
I think.
But he doesn't have confidence in stuff. You can't do this at the
I spelled
B.
it right.
You can't do this at the B.
Right.
Okay, okay.
No, but you didn't say E at the end.
I did.
He did.
I did.
He did. He said ITE.
I did.
He said I.
That's what I was looking for. He did.
Did he say
Exactly.
ITE?
He did. No, he did. He did. He did. He finished earlier. He started it over, but he finished earlier and said ITE.
All right, nerd. So
Nigga can't win,
My
bro.
turn? Is it my turn?
All right,
Is it my
nerd.
turn?
Yeah.
Is it my turn?
Nigga, I got a 3.4
Yeah,
GPA. I can spell words.
Yeah, let's look at some words for you to smell.
Smell, yeah, I smell the fuck out of words.
Yeah,
nigga.
well, we're not doing a
Yes.
pronunciation contest. We're doing a spelling bee contest, which I just aced. You fucking
aced. Yeah, you even said that shit like a square ass nigga. But what was we originally on? I think it was a major protest.
Land of the Drink.
Land of the Drink. Yeah, that's just where we are right now, nigga.
That's where we are.
It's
I'm
kind
so
of crazy.
glad you pulled
I
this
think
up.
we're gonna look back at this as an iconic moment.
For what?
An iconic moment, nigga.
Just because of what happened around this? Because I feel like this is the most American thing, and she's not even from here.
It's American as hell.
But this is what makes us great.
Immigrants.
Is that
immigrants. Immigrants that come over here and, get accustomed.
Cheap labor, not immigrants. Those two different things.
They work hand in hand. What you mean?
Two different things, though. Cheap labor and immigrants aren't really, I don't really look at them as synonyms. But most people that do cheap labor are immigrants.
Yeah,
But
they're not synonymous. No, they're not.
Yeah, you know.
They're not synonymous. You're right.
But yeah, nah, man. It's been a lot of political news. So, if you're into politics, you're probably busting everywhere, all excited and shit.
Mm-hmm.
Because
it's
just important.
Speaking of busting everywhere, pause.
Okay.
You said it, but I recently saw this video of this. It was this OnlyFans girl, and it's like we're not gonna take a majority of what she said serious because you can kind of tell that like she was just trying to get mentioned on LOI or one of these major publications. But
yeah,
it's an OnlyFans model who has a certain philosophy about her work. Now, Lauren, you can't pull up Instagram on here, right?
I can technically, yeah. Well, no, I can't. Unless
Fuck.
you send me the link, I might be able to do that.
Well, if I hold on, let me try to send you the link.
I think I know exactly.
Airdrop the link, and we'll see if that works.
I think I know exactly what you're talking about. Is this a white woman?
Oh, I got a better idea. I'm gonna send it to the group chat.
No, airdrop it.
Miscellaneous. You mean airdrop?
Yeah, airdrop it.
Hey, you fancy ass nigga.
Bro, that's the best way to get it up.
Best way to get it up.
Do what he
Pause.
says, nigga.
Yeah, get out of here.
Shit,
Man.
all that in succession sounds crazy.
Nah, it's been dropped.
That's why you put it in the notes, nigga.
No, did you hit AJ's
You
thing?
can't put
you gotta
an
airdrop it to
Instagram
AJ,
thing.
bro.
Yeah, it says AJ the Menace.
All
Waiting.
right, cool.
It's on your end now, pimp. Like, what's
Waiting
good?
for it to pop up. Just want to make sure.
How serious does she take her OnlyFans though?
Very serious.
How serious should you take an OnFans? Like,
You gotta
is
treat
there
it-
some things like as far as hobbies that you shouldn't just take as like if a nigga is seriously
you got
into
the wrong
pottery?
wrong mindset, because he's not selling pots. He making pots for himself. You out, Pippa? Nah, fuck it, too early. What was I saying? He's not making it for. She's not making it for herself. This isn't just a hobby. It's kind of like having an Etsy boutique, or if you got like an eBay shop. All right, dog.
All right. Oh, shriveled up, dirty old clothes being refurbished for online use.
Nah, but it's just like you got a you got an online brick and mortar that you treat as such. So you got the product. Her product's a little easy to record. She just pop up in the bathroom and shit. But still,
we recently saw.
Did it drop?
Nah, I'm gonna try.
We recently saw. This was my first time actually seeing an OnlyFans account like the other day, and I was actually surprised. About how disappointed I was.
What do you mean?
Wait, you subscribe to your folks' OnlyFans account? You said
that's what you heard.
Kinda.
That's kind of what it sounded like.
I said that for the first time ever, I saw like an actual OnlyFans account.
What is the difference? Oh, so like you got somebody's password?
No, the other day, nigga.
Whose account was it?
The other day when we saw the account.
The other day when we saw it?
Oh, yeah, we did.
What are we talking about?
If you have bad, all right.
Oh, okay,
You're two of America's most wanted here.
Yo, you could have just said what the fuck it was.
How? Dumbass.
Be the teacher with the big titties? Is that so hard to say? God damn.
That's what you needed to hear. That's what
I needed to hear.
The teacher with the big titties.
If you would have said the teacher with the big titties.
If I would have said the teacher with the big titties, you would have thought of
recently,
your third grade.
For context, we had a homie, for some reason, show us in OnlyFans he was subscribed to.
Well,
there was context to it, too.
Yeah, don't make it sound like it was
context to it, too.
It was some context to it because
he knew her. That's why. She was a legend.
She's apparently a teacher at a notorious college. But no, we're not like shaming her. But I was disappointed because I didn't see no coochie.
Well,
I was like, if we're gonna really be doing this,
you should write a review.
Nah,
You should leave a comment next time.
I'm gonna inquire about a managerial position.
Leave a comment next time. That's what the comment section for. They allow you to interact with the hoe.
Why'd you bring up this white woman?
Because she's about to speak, and I believe she might be Albanian or other. She got a little hint of brown in her, but hit that shit.
Says she does. She has a little bit of brown in her.
Not that way.
He basically just said she
I don't
looked
know
good.
if she does I don't know if she does interracial.
Let's see what she has there.
All right.
She does have nice breasts.
Yeah, we knew that was gonna get you right. Pause.
Shit, excuse me.
Oh, we can't hear her. Hold on, my fault.
The content, so you don't count the people, those people in your body count.
Oh no, it doesn't count. That's just content. That's like acting. That's Hollywood. I mean, that's it. I don't count people that I do content with as part of the body count. Honestly, there's a couple situations in which like I don't feel like they count. For example, like if I meet a fan and we decide to do content, I don't consider that part of body count. If I go on a girls trip, whatever happens in that girls trip, I feel like that doesn't count as a body count. What? And also if I get drunk, I don't count whatever happens while I'm drunk as part of my body count.
So if you get drunk, 5-guy, gangbang.
Didn't happen.
It doesn't count towards the body count.
Doesn't happen. It doesn't count. It doesn't.
When you meet a new guy,
it doesn't count because it just doesn't. I feel like the only times I consider body count is when I'm like invested in what I'm doing and like in an emotional way.
So if you met the man of your dreams right now and he wants to spend the rest of his life with you and he says, I just have to ask you one question, just be honest, it doesn't matter. What's your body count?
He sounds like the man.
I would be honest. I would say under 5.
That's just scary.
Yeah, that is actually terrifying.
When what's crazy
what
is
kind of answer is under 5?
Yeah,
under 5.
That's not a real answer. That's some shit you would say.
Under 5, no. Under 5,
some rigmarole, some like just to fill the air with words, but not answer the question. Under 5, what does that mean?
And nigga, I don't know, but it is like a strange thing because, like how. Like, I guess I get what I mean.
Her first premise,
her whole thing is that she's not emotionally connected to the individual.
That's what she's trying to
So
that's what she's trying to convey.
But I don't know. I think obviously she's crazy because
she's crazy and she believes.
How long has she? What's her name?
I think he's about to see
Rebecca. Rebecca J Live. There you go. So you can go look it up.
Yeah,
later.
he wants to see his second OnlyFans account this week, but. I think she's ridiculous for sure, but I honestly, when I first saw this, I thought she was trolling for attention. Watching it again, she's dead ass. She's dead ass serious about this. But the first premise of the bodies that I acquired during filming sessions don't count because it's like acting.
That can't be true.
It's stupid, but like, just think about it. Think about it.
That can't be. Look,
it's more like
I know she's acted with somebody who should technically count as 2 bodies.
Pause.
No
what
pause.
What are you saying?
I'm saying exactly what you.
What does that mean, bro?
I'm saying it's niggas.
What does that mean,
I'm saying she's seen things, nigga.
What does that mean,
She's
dog?
seen things,
Yeah, elaborate,
nigga.
brother.
Yeah, he been getting too plastered lately, nigga. That
you
shit
sound
getting to your
plastered right
head.
now, nigga.
Plastered as a motherfucker.
Plaster is called a joke.
But
But
it counts as two body. Yo, that's crazy. If I would have said that, we would have hopped on it for like 15 minutes.
no, because
And you know that.
no, because I'm
And
not
you know that.
redundant like you. I don't need a whatever,
Redundant.
nigga. Whatever.
And we don't
It's
have to
funny
get
and you
off-
liked it.
No, not to get off this topic, but just to know, what do y'all rate her?
Honest,
She looks different every time, bro. It's kind of gross.
I mean,
You know what I mean, like,
what do I rate her? She's
cool.
It's certain bitches that like
it's
shouldn't
fake cool.
even get that question. You should like, would I fuck her? Like, yeah, I'd fuck her. Like, it's no point in like rating her for what she's too fake to even rate. Like, rate what? Like, rate which version that I like, nigga?
Yeah.
Rate which makeup I like her in. Like, she's too put together. I'd fuck though.
Too manufactured.
Too manufactured, man, but at a forward focused automation factory.
Okay.
That's just like riding the escalator over the stairs.
This might wait. Wait, what? Nigga, what?
Fucking her is like riding the escalator instead of the stairs.
You know, I would liken it to the little flat platform at the airport.
Better. That's a better one.
The flat platform at the airport that you could just, you know, you can walk to go faster,
like you
or
could've
you can
walked.
you could just
you could just stand there. It's,
know,
it's that. Whatever
move
that
out the
means.
way so the niggas that really want to go, they can go, but you just taking your time.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, nah. But Nick,
nah, man. But this is hilarious. But I don't want to
do
marginalize
you
how she's
think-
feeling because I understand the dumbass idea
You
that she's trying
understand
to
the
conjure
idea?
up.
fucking on film is having sex.
Yes.
It is.
Yes.
But at a certain point, when is it sex and when is it art?
Well, what if you played in a basketball movie? Like you're doing a move over and over for a take, but are you really playing basketball?
Do those points count? I don't think so. I don't think so, nigga. It wasn't real. We getting somewhere.
Yeah.
We're getting somewhere.
A little bit.
Because I'm trying to think of a better example to like really put this shit into perspective. Like, what could this possibly be?
Nigga.
When Alec Baldwin shot that dude, did he really kill him, or was
A
it
girl.
for
It was
that's
a
a
woman.
bad example.
It's a woman.
And it was
She
a
shot.
woman.
It's a terrible example.
Yeah.
And
rest in peace, her.
Yeah, rest in peace.
Yeah, nah, because that situation was crazy.
That's crazy.
And he just got acquitted. So,
He
I
did.
mean,
He did.
depending on what side you want to shout out to him. But
Yeah.
nah, shout out to Rebecca. I mean, look, man.
For some reason,
I don't know.
For some reason, I understand it. I think that when she tells people her body count, she should be like, well, that's what she did. It's a little egregious. Like, if you get drunk and you fuck somebody, nigga, that counts, nigga.
Emotional.
There was no lights. There was no set.
Where's
because
your
think about it. The government views it differently than regular sex.
What? On film?
Yeah. Because getting paid to fuck is illegal unless there's a camera.
Yep.
According to the law, the camera kind of makes it kind of differentiates in a certain way.
Yeah.
Now, like, nobody should ever take this person serious as a partner.
Right.
Unless you kind of from that lifestyle too. I feel like you got to be a star to really like, shit, bleep Lauren. You got to be a corn star to really even woo-de-woo for this to make sense. Like, she can't go from this life to trying to date a regular modern man like a Lauren.
She probably can.
Nah. Because her explaining...
It depends on how worn out she would be at the end.
Her explaining to a square that she has 5 regular bodies and 172 scene bodies, it would probably shatter his... It probably just shatter his image of her in his head.
Yeah.
As opposed to a dude that's from her lifestyle that is like, he understands exactly what she means when she said 172 scenes, 5 real bodies. He understands it.
But that's the thing.
Because they gotta separate the two. Because when they getting fucked, they're not getting pleasured necessarily.
But even
They
then,
fucking
I can't think of any corn star couples that have lasted over the years. And if there are, the dude is probably teetering on the side of like juggling, if you know what I mean. He probably juggles.
What, like cucking?
No, he probably juggles balls.
Okay. He's coordinated.
Cupping.
3 at a time.
Whoa, what?
So that's one dude and a nigga with like testicular cancer. What you talking about? 3 at a time.
I'm saying the nigga jumping. I'm saying
how does that work?
You're thinking too deeply, nigga.
I was like, what?
There's a healthy dude and a nigga with a vasectomy.
But the point is, it's like if you are in a corn star couple like relationship, the dude is probably teetering like a little bit, you know.
Yeah, you know, it's like, you know.
So
like,
you wouldn't date a star or a corn star?
How famous am I?
Not famous at all.
Oh, okay. Well, then not.
No.
But if it was for what's the word? You know
Well, no, like actually date her, not for publicity.
Oh, well, I actually dated. Nah, I like, you know, fake just for the profile.
Okay.
Oh yeah, he got spotted with this corn star bitch. I don't know what I'm doing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, nah, I couldn't do it. I would call her a whore.
Actually dated, nah. I wouldn't feel right. I would feel self-conscious fucking her.
What about a OnlyFans girl like this, who's only had 5 bodies?
That's the same kind, man.
It's the same kind.
This is almost like I don't know what to compare it to. It's like the fake fruit you get at Walmart and the real fruit you get at Wegmans. It's like they both taste the same, but you just got to pay $1 more for the real shit. But it's like they both get you to the same place. It's like
maybe. I forgot that shit was so ridiculous. I forgot what I was about to say. That's your analogy, like $1 more expensive fruit.
Yeah, just call it stupid. That's all you got.
It's stupid.
I know.
It's kind of ridiculous.
All right, but fast forward. But now, what's the broader point?
I think it set the podcast back at least 15 minutes.
Okay, but what's your?
You gotta stop doing shit like that.
What's your broader point?
I'm trying to think of it as I'm talking shit about you.
I know. You're kind of good at that, but what's your broader point?
My broader point is, nah, you can't date women in this lifestyle because you couldn't. How could you be in love with a woman whose heart is that cold? You know what it takes to be able to separate scenes from feelings? That's a level of like discernment you don't want your girl to get to.
Yeah, now I don't want. Yeah. It's weird, right? Because I feel like I've never heard of a logical corn star, but I feel like you should be a logical corn star, like especially for for the women, because it's such a like all right, bang bang bang, you're done. It's a mechanical lifestyle, but you never hear of like a smart corn star. They're all just kind of dumb and like whimsical like this one.
I don't know, but you be easily impressed though. All it would take is for like a bimbo to be like, I have a nice body and I get paid for it. And you'd be like, damn, that makes sense, bitch.
Nah,
you know what I mean? Like 2 + 2 = 4. That's rational.
Maybe, but she would have to go deeper, like on some.
She had to have a square root in there.
She would have to have a weird thing she's into that she knows a lot about. Like she knows about the agricultural system and how it's being under attack or something.
She can't just be a participant in the culture. She has to be innovating it. You like a trailblazer.
Innovating is a lot for a while, but I mean,
I mean, not really like, especially in corn. I mean, I don't know.
There's only so much innovating you can do in that lifestyle. Like the corn lifestyle, like how much innovating can you do? Are there new positions being like made up right now?
Yeah, just not by the pros.
Yeah,
you gotta think about it.
What experience are you speaking of?
So what I'm saying is like you gotta think about it's like the dunk contest. Like no professional athlete is dunking properly like in a dunk contest. But you take the nigga who's on YouTube jumping off the side of the wall doing all sorts of weird shit. It's always the almost professional niggas doing something different.
You saying,
but those
what
are
you're
pro
saying,
dunkers.
No, but what he's saying is the best to be found have not yet been found. Have you? That's
essentially what I'm saying. I'm saying there's some nigga out there doing some wild shit who's about to get in the game.
So
I'm sure there's new ways.
So you think the corn industry is lacking its best talent?
For sure.
Is that what you say?
For sure.
You say there's a lot of niggas. How do you know this?
I don't.
What are you talking about?
I'm putting a theory.
Why
out
do
there.
you know that there's a lot of prospects that
I'm
the industry
putting a
doing
theory
good
out there.
fucking?
I don't know this.
It's not in the industry.
You're saying,
and you ruining my surprise, nigga. How you know I was about to get
What?
Don't acknowledge that. I don't even.
What are you talking
That's
about?
sticky. That's gross.
That's gross.
But Lauren, what are you
Everything is-
talking about?
I just told you what I was talking about.
I just don't get it. Like you just saying.
I'm
that there's
saying
a,
no. You
a
said
bunch of young
there's no way to innovate. I'm saying that the innovation doesn't happen typically with the people already there. It happens with the new.
I get what
the
you're
new
saying.
blood.
Lauren, you are right, but it is.
That's all I'm saying.
It is a crazy concept because we don't even know how much innovation is being had right now.
That's true.
Like
That's
right
true.
now.
OnlyFans was an innovation.
because you only know what you know.
Yeah.
The neck grab that you do, nigga, you
Like,
got
what's-
that from
well,
a nigga
the-
you
the-
watched years ago.
The next innovation is going to be the VR shit. Like it's already going, but it's going to turn into something different.
VR corn. I'm not gonna
That's
lie.
already here though.
I
Yeah,
think-
but like on a deeper level.
I'm not gonna lie.
Sensational shit.
I think Indians kind of figured out the
Everything away.
the multitude of ways that we could do
Yeah,
it.
kinda.
Anything after that is just gonna like do that position, but with a Red Bull in your hand.
That's-
you know
that
what I
type of
mean?
shit.
Like, and
That
just
type-
pour it
that's
down
true.
the
That's
ass
true.
of a crack.
That's
Like
true.
it just gets dumber.
But is that not innovation though? Because what about what Wax used to say, right? Like dunk her head in the ice water, shit like that. Put your Tim on her back.
Is that innovation?
Yeah, like have y'all ever like the whole ice cube in the mouth? I've experienced that once. It was aight. It was cool.
Ice cube in the mouth.
You talking
Never
about
heard
eating
that.
pussy with Ice Cube?
Well, no, she do that to you. Like she, you know, she do
Oh,
your
like
shit.
give your head with like cold.
ice
Yeah,
cube
ice.
in the mouth.
Okay, yeah.
You
Yeah.
like that?
It
It's
happened.
sensation.
I wasn't like I didn't tell her to spit it out.
It happened.
You know what I'm saying? It hasn't happened again though. So it's obviously, but you also have to be in the right situation to have like just some ice.
You gotta be in the right climate.
Yeah, nigga, literally. You gotta be, you know. Everything has to be perfect for you to have one cube of ice. That's also the perfect type of ice. Because it don't work with crushed ice. I'm assuming.
I think cold would turn me off. Cold? What type of shit is that? What is it called when niggas like to fuck dead corpses?
Necromancy? No, that's
Erectophiliac?
No.
Yeah, I
what
just
it's
made
called.
some shit up.
You made that shit up crazy. Yeah.
It sound good though.
Necrophiliac.
I was close. That's why it sound good. Necrophiliac. Yeah, that's
But what?
That's a necrophiliac
Necrophilia,
type,
yeah.
sensibility, like cold pussy. What are you talking about?
For cold pussy.
Cold head, sexual intercourse, or
First of all,
corpses.
First of all, it's nothing. The fact that you just tried to find
it's right there.
the most decrepit thing you can think of.
That's necrophilia.
Grotesque.
Cold
This is
head.
grotesque. Cold head is honestly soothing. This is grotesque that you just brought up, nigga.
Cold head is chilling.
Boom, boom.
It wasn't a joke. I'm being dead ass. It's like
chilling as in
stop.
like riveting. like, chilling, riveting,
more like
exciting,
more like
nigga.
thrilling, but not the fun kind.
You've never had it. How the fuck are you saying this?
I'm trying to imagine it. I'm trying to imagine it.
First of all, a cold tongue feels nice.
How do you feel about like when cold hands touch you? Like you just laying there sitting nice and comfortable. Your girl hop in the bed. She's like, "Hey, babe." Boom. Like, where the fuck have you been?
You want to honestly know the truth? I don't react.
Why the fuck would I want to know?
I don't react.
What?
I don't react. Even
You
if I'm cold, I don't. I just like.
This nigga
I'm
is like,
like,
oh my god.
I'm not cold.
No, bro. He is rooted in his manliness.
I'm like,
bro.
I'm like, Like, I just act like I didn't even feel it. What are you gonna like? Why, what masculine? Ooh, your hands go, you bitch ass nigga.
Yeah, you can't do that.
What are you talking
I know what
about?
he means. I know what he means, though, bro.
You
can't
gotta
really-
put your happiness first.
But you can't
this
jump. You
nigga-
can't
hey,
jump though. Like,
no,
yeah.
but you see what I'm saying?
Yeah,
you can't just
jump.
be like, ooh. But this, I just don't react. I can't react. I never will react.
It's funny,
nigga.
It's funny, but no. But no.
Ooh.
Or if you say,
Damn, bitch, what's your hands?
Or if you say something,
Wash your hands.
Watch your hands.
Wash your hands.
or if you say something, you gotta say it like extra calm. Like, damn, your hands cold, kind of cold, yo. Like, yeah, this shit kind of cold. Nigga.
But that's like the same thing. You're doing
It's
the same thing.
thing.
But if that's the
Bro.
case, you might as well take a more nihilistic approach.
Yo, this nigga sounds crazy. Like, you want to appear so strong that you willing to be like to just suffer.
It's
like,
not about
strength.
Hey, Lauren, we
Is in
got him. He does it.
commanding strength is in commanding what you need in the moment.
It's not about
I don't
that.
want a cold hand on me.
It's not about that. It's about
Like, what the fuck?
how long is this?
And it's more like where is there no iron in your blood? Like what's going on right now?
Yeah,
Why the fuck are your hands so cold?
Look, I've had to pop a vitamin D12 fucking pill in the bitch mouth before. Like honestly, I had it like, look, you need to. Your iron is low because that's a real thing. Is iron the only thing connected to temperature in the body?
I don't think so.
What are you talking about? No, of course not. That's the hemoglobin. I don't know shit about that, nigga.
Yeah.
Hemoglobin, nigga.
Why are you yelling at me? Okay,
Because I
nigga.
feel like if I say it more, it'll make more sense.
And first, the B12. Okay. I said B12. Oh,
You said
D12.
D12, yeah.
Okay, whatever. But what was we just talking about? Oh, cold hands. Tony,
Necrophilia.
you. That's some sissy shit.
Some sissy shit.
That's some sissy. Ooh, your hands cold. The reason why I don't do that, right, is because, honest, 9 times out of 10, it doesn't last that long.
True.
And at the same,
Nah.
think
true.
about it. It doesn't last
Nah.
long. And the lasting long that you think it is, it's really just your mind, right?
First of
Bro,
all,
literally
nah,
lasts for like
first-
3 seconds, bro.
First of all,
Because
if I-
especially
hold on,
because
listen,
in the times that it's happened
Go
to
ahead.
me personally, I don't want to coin myself as a warm nigga, but it's not like a damn, like it's just still cold 10 minutes later. Like this bitch is a ghost.
Listen, if I'm trying to sleep and you come and disturb me by changing my temperature, I'm gonna say something like, "Hey man, your hands cold. Sit on them first. Do something. Come on, man. It's egregious."
Tell your girl to sit on her
Because
hands is
in my
crazy.
head, like I do shit like that. Like I know if I just like got up and was doing some cold shit and I'm getting into bed, I'm not gonna touch her immediately because it's like, damn, nigga, your hands cold. Like, I don't like that shit. But say I'm like chilling and she's like laying on your arm or something and your arms start going numb. That's a situation where I'm like, nah, I'm not moving this arm. I'm not moving this arm. I got to sit here and suffer through it. I take that mentality with shit like that.
You see,
but with touching me with cold
the
hands,
thing
that's,
is-
I get what
let
you're
me-
saying.
hold on.
But I feel like I just implement that in different ways.
Let me see, because the thing is, the reason why I'll accept the cold touch is because that's the reason why she's coming to me, is to get warm.
Yeah.
So it's like the idea that I'm gonna jump and be like, get your hands on. It's like, all right,
true.
this is why you come to a real nigga
Ew.
for warmth.
Ew.
But to the point
You're
of
gross.
a sleepy hand, that's where I get a little irritated. Where I'm like, because it's like
Switch the position a
because
little bit.
maybe, or I'm just like, look, just take the lap, put your head on my lap.
Yeah.
Because I don't really like to be put in a situation where I don't have another arm.
You fucking sissy.
No.
You can't endure a little forearm
You
pain
can't
for-
endure
so your girlfriend can be
cold.
comfortable. You can endure just a little tingly sensation in your muscles so your girlfriend can be comfortable.
How comfortable?
What kind of compassionate partner are you?
How comfortable?
What kind of man does that make
How
you,
comfortable
nigga?
do you think?
What you gonna do if somebody break into the crib? You can be like, nah, nigga, I'm comfortable
First
right
of all,
now. I don't want to spring into action.
Your arm, not nigga.
What you
the end
gonna
of a
do?
bed frame is more
What are you
comfortable than
gonna
your
do
arm.
if you need to pick her up and the house is burning down? You gonna complain about how tired your arms are, nigga? No. You take your woman, you get her to safety, you slay the dragon.
You leave your woman to be cold by herself.
That's not true. I'll warm up her body. But the hands, nigga, I'll play blanket.
Your woman is.
I'll encapsulate her.
Your woman, when she's needing warmth, she stays cold.
That's not true. I actually get told all the time to like, hey, you gotta like move above me. You're hot as a motherfucker. For some reason, I got a lot of body heat. I'm notorious for that.
Okay.
Yeah, find something.
I wasn't trying
But-
to.
And that's what's funny, but for real though, it's like it'll be times where I hop in the bed, she's like, yo, you gotta like cool off a little bit. You're steaming hot right now. And it's like, yeah, you know, I just got finished doing these push-ups, all this blood circulating and shit.
Blood circulating.
Yeah.
All these push 15
All these
push-ups.
push-ups.
20 push-ups.
I do 30 minimum.
All these push-ups.
I do 30
is
minimum.
Fucking hilarious.
I do 30 minimum.
30 push-ups.
Yeah, nah.
At a minimum
I literally
level.
told you this the other day.
Yeah.
Like
I don't care.
I don't care if you care. Lauren's here. I do 30 minimum.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
Some
And
nights
I try to
40.
do that like a couple times throughout the day. Like, try to get to 100. But niggas really about to start getting in this gym for real. I'm about to get back on my old AAU shit. I'm about to be really training for real. Like, I just had a different mentality. I was always hungry for the shit. I couldn't watch TV without putting in no work. If it was a commercial break, I'm doing some crutches. I'm doing a set of some push-ups. I'm gonna do something.
Make use of the time appropriately.
I'm gonna get on the floor, just shoot the ball at the ceiling, just
Do what
working
you
the
can
rotation.
when you can, like
you know
type
what I
shit.
mean? That's what turned me into the titan I am today. What were you working on in your youth?
How to stay quiet with cold hands?
What were you mastering, nigga? How to stay stoic in cold temperatures. This nigga up in Rocky Mount just meditating in his socks.
Shirt off in the wintertime, snow.
Yeah.
He's trying to imagine the warmth.
I'm Wim Hoffman.
He's increasing his testosterone every second.
Yep. Mhm.
Nah, I agree with Noblez though. I do.
That's what I'm
Like,
saying.
for the most part. But I do the cold shit on purpose to my girl. Like I literally touch her every time my hands are cold.
You guys are
Just to fuck with her.
You guys are all different variations of stupid.
That's what it is.
Because you don't agree?
Nah. because I live a different lifestyle, nigga. I'm considerate.
You're considerate.
And when I'm considerate, I like for people to be considerate back to me. You know what I mean? If I don't put cold hands on you, I wouldn't want cold hands on me. But but if you need just overall warmth and stimulation, that's nothing.
That's not what you said, though. You said get away from me.
I'll just drape my body over you. Shit. Just like that. Just that lackadaisical, just plop on the bow. And just warmth, nigga.
Okay.
Insulation.
We never said you didn't.
I'm a 6'3" blanket, nigga.
Okay.
Nah, okay, nigga. Earlier he said he was like a warm teddy bear or some shit. He said he was cute and cuddly.
A warm teddy bear.
You said something along those lines.
I said I have a naturally warm body temperature, my nigga. Which is not saying I'm a teddy bear. The fact that that's weird.
Nah, you be warm because of that. You be warm because of that crisp ass tan, nigga. But in other motherfucking news.
Yeah, I mean, this doesn't really connect, but the Britney Griner. Britney Spears.
Britney Renner?
I thought her name was Britney Griner.
Who are you talking about?
I'm talking about the dyke. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
The broad.
We
the
got
basketball player.
Jesus.
She's not even a broad, man. She's a
Segment
stud.
just started, nigga.
I think that's what they call them. She's a stud.
We need another word. I think she's a new prototype for like that. You get what I'm saying? Because like stud and butch, that's really child's play to what this woman is. Like honestly. And whenever you get the chance, it should be under
we might have to bleep that
She Who
word,
Wears
too.
the Strap.
What do they call like young horses studs? Is that what they call them, right?
Stallions.
Stallion.
That's a
No,
nah,
that's not
a young horse. A
I don't know
stallion is
that.
a type of horse.
Yeah,
A young horse is a pony.
Man, sometimes you make my brain hurt how stupid you be. A young horse is a pony, nigga. What does that mean?
They don't call them studs, they call them ponies.
Nah, I thought a pony was a style of horse, kind of like a poodle. A poodle is a type of dog.
A young horse is called a foal.
A foal.
A foal.
Yeah, we just call them foals, nigga.
A foal?
A foal.
I feel. Well, all right, we need to get this definition off. So like
a baby horse.
Because
a foal.
A foal. Yo, we're doing it. Like the same thing that happened to the F word, how it was a bundle of sticks before. That like this is just how it happens.
Oh, we're creating hate speech. Shit. Fuck. Yeah, why would you do that?
Well, how would you do that?
Why'd you point it out, nigga?
Nigga, you call me, hey.
All right, well, but this stud. Let's go back to modern terms.
So, Britney Griner, first of all, shout out to her, for being out of encampment in Russia and whatnot. But she recently had a boy's son.
Say that one more time.
She recently had a boy's son.
What does that mean?
I don't know. I feel like that's what she would say. Like she's a boy's son.
She had a boy's son?
She had a boy's son.
You think that's a little, just
egregious?
Redundant?
Nah.
She had a boy's son?
She had a boy's son.
Oh, a boy's son.
Yeah.
When you listen to her talk.
Kind of like a girl daughter.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But she had a boy's son. And the reason I'm saying it like that is because pronouns and words mean a lot to her. Okay. Now, let's just play the video because shout out to this lovely black lady. I don't know her name. But they were talking about her new kid. And she was like, oh, my God, are you happy to be a mother?
I'm the pops.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah, I know.
Like that's what happened. Let's just play it.
Jesus.
Thank you for the impersonation.
There's probably one other job that you're about to get into that is really hard and really scary. You're about to be a mom. How is that feeling? Pops. Oh, let me get it together.
Pops.
About to be a pops. Please tell me how exciting that is for you and what you're looking forward to most.
I'm super excited. Well, I guess I'll just drop it. He's here. So he's here. Yes. 7'8", 24. 7 pounds, 8 ounces. Yeah, that's my man.
I love that.
He is amazing. They say, as soon as you see him, it just like everything that you thought mattered just goes out the window. And that's literally what happens. It's kind of sucks because I got to leave, but at the same time,
you want to know,
he'll understand.
You want to know what's ironic is that like women talk about like misogyny and all this thing, but her interrupting her, what she didn't really interrupt her, but just letting her know like I'm the pops, it kind of means that there's a certain power position that comes with being the so-called man or the pants wearer.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Isn't that kind of like
because you had
ironic?
that, you're saying because she had to re-identify and say I'm not a parent. Don't forget I'm the pops.
I'm the pops.
Yeah, I'm not the parent.
I'm not
I'm the
just
pops.
you know
not
the
a mom.
pops.
I'm the pops.
The
Yeah.
pops.
Okay.
The pops.
Okay, there's something about that. When she said earlier as the thing was going, I thought one of y'all said that.
No. No, nigga. You, obviously,
no, we were not tantalized by this.
This broad eat more veggies than us.
This shit is
she's well taken care of. Obviously,
does Britney Griner identify as she? The way she said pops just now, I don't know. That's all I was asking.
The way her traps are bulging out the side of her neck, she identifies as a dude.
I mean, this is better for the kid.
What?
It's better for the kid.
No, it's not. And you want to know why? Because I was thinking, right? What this does, right? Imagine you're a kid and you're calling one of your mother's pops or dad or father or OG. What they call dad in Jamaica? Just dad?
Yeah, father.
not father.
Nah, just dad.
Father.
Pops. They don't say that, but yeah.
Father.
Okay.
Father.
Okay.
Play around with it.
Okay. Yeah. Just play around with it. But the complications of this is enormous. Because imagine she's at school and like I even put it in the notes like a Santa isn't real moment happens to where like she's finding out that her mother isn't her pops. And it kind of like kills all the hope and all the dreams of what the world that her mom or father created for him is. I don't know why I just kept trying to make him a daughter. But it doesn't even matter.
I don't think the kid would ever know.
Ever know what?
I don't think the kid will ever know.
Because she plays her part well?
Maybe not at least until the kid is real old. Like even I saw Gilbert Arenas, he was talking. His son didn't know that he was an NBA player until he was in like, I don't want to put a grade to it, but I think middle school or something like that. You know what I mean?
Maybe they like hit him for real.
Like it's very possible that like, you know, especially when you're that rich and you live in that lifestyle.
That's because his son had when you have every toy imaginable, it's easy to not care about what your father does for work.
You don't think this boy's son is going to have everything available at Target?
Why you say at Target?
Because that's what he's kind of.
That's what WNBA salary.
No, not the salary. I'm just talking about
at Target.
The boys' clothing department. But
nah, man. But I just thought this was obviously this is quite entertaining for obvious reasons. But it does go to show you. I mean, one, where her mind is at, but two, also where her partner's mind is at. Because I saw a post about, she's doing the whole Burberry picture thing, holding the stomach, looking at her, and in the caption, the wife has said, she's going to be a good father, or she's going to be a good, trouser wearer.
She's going to be a better dad than she would be a mom. You got to think about it.
No.
Like, she's going to be gone most of the time. She's the only one with a felony in the family.
Say that yeah, okay.
Did hard time. You get what I'm saying? Like, she has a dad story.
In and out the house.
Big motherfucker. It's not like the kid is going to be missing that strong authoritative presence.
Getting side pussy on the road.
Cheating. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Like, this is a dad. This is a father.
Drug bust.
This is the making. And inevitable divorce. And guess who's gonna be paying child support?
The father.
If you pay child support when the divorce happens, you the man. She deserves the title of father.
Yeah.
And hopefully no like domestic abuse, because that would be bad.
As a man though, should we feel disrespected? That it's so easy for a woman to just say I'm the pops without really knowing what that means?
No, because that's the honor in it.
Is that the honor in it?
That's because they don't know how like hypocritical they are. Because they talk about, like men are so egotistical, like, men aren't shit.
Being a dad,
but want to put on our trousers.
And being a dad is easier.
Not necessarily.
It's easier.
Not necessarily.
It's easier.
it's not you're doing less nurturing, so to speak.
Not
but
easier.
that's
being a dad is easier.
Nah,
hell no.
Yeah, it is.
But both being a parent
let me
is a hard
make my
thing.
case. Well, first of all, from the start, you just bust a nut and then you wait 9 months. You don't really got to touch nothing else. There's nothing happening in your body. Boom.
Yes, you do.
Secondly,
hold on, you do have to do something. You have to take care of
the woman,
the person who's actually
the
going through pain.
womb that like your kid is in.
Yeah, but
So,
you're not.
and that's mentally
you're not
and physically.
But you're not experiencing the same level of pain. So
yes, there's literally
you
a
can't
word
say
for
yes. No, there's no yes. You're not
Men
pushing.
experience the same like emotional.
Emotional. I'm talking about pain.
Let him finish. Yeah, finish your point.
I'm talking about pain. Just from the very start, she's doing more work. She pushed the motherfucker
just
out.
keep going, though.
She brought her into the world. Second, just in general, when you think of single parent households, how many of them are patriarchy?
A good amount still.
A good amount still.
I mean, there's more single moms than single dads.
That's the point I'm trying to make.
Yeah.
There's more of those because just like
Well, we're not talking about that. We're talking
when
about
you're the mom, you have more of you're kind of stuck more. Everybody knows that. Like a dad can kind of just up and leave, and like of course there's mothers that have done that. Like even at my old job, that's how one of my homies at the job was. Like his mom was in jail when she had him. He was born. She was a Britney Griner.
But Tone,
what's her name? Griner. She was a Britney Griner.
But
You know,
Tone,
Grinder.
Tone, we're not talking about having a child. We're talking about being a father, being a dad. So we're talking
that
about
was the conversation.
The conversation about being a dad, like not about having a child. So like being a dad or being a mom, like what's the quote unquote hardest? They both have their challenges, but you can't write off a pops that easy because when it comes to actually taking care of a family together, you're taking care of the whole family. All parties involved. You know what I'm saying? And that means you going out there. Typically, we're talking about a traditional basis on what normally happens. Not saying it's the right way or whatever for y'all niggas out there.
And usually,
there's more of a penalty for a mother not doing a job than it is for a father not doing a job.
Not talking about not doing a job. We're saying if both parties are doing their job.
And that depends.
Okay, so
that's
so
contextual.
let me change my premise. You can think that being a father's harder. That doesn't really matter to me.
I'm not saying it is.
Fathers have less. Like it's just easier for them to go.
I know what you're trying
for them to leave.
I know what you're trying to say, but it literally works on.
It's a part of it, but it's like it works on both parts.
I know what you're saying.
Well, we know it's.
I know what you're saying, but
it's just easier for a dad.
It doesn't work, especially with like these abortion laws now. Like it's very easy to fucking be a mother now if you choose to be so. You don't have to be one. It literally goes both ways, and if you're being a quote unquote phenomenal father, it's a very hard thing to do because you're taking care of the woman, probably a dog, nigga, the baby. If you know the baby's not outside the womb, then you know you get the point. And just fatherly things.
Yeah, most times it takes a lot. You're the one that's being you're being approached for all the help when it comes to like
groceries that need to be taken in the house,
emotional support, actual physical support, advice when it comes to them encountering the world, like in real life. You have to know about the world before your child.
I want to apologize to Lauren because I don't know if he has an estranged kid or not, but he sounds like he's speaking from experience. I didn't want to mitigate what you do for your son, for your boy's son. All I'm saying is, piece of fucking fur.
Instant karma.
Instant karma.
Instant karma. Yeah. I got you. I got you now.
I didn't get you, but okay.
But regardless, though, it's just more onus on the mother. It's more onus on the mother. The mother's more immediately responsible for the kid.
You should be
She's more immediately responsible.
To be a good father, you have to think different than that. You're just as immediately responsible.
Exactly.
Okay, I'm gonna whip my titty out when it's time for her to feed.
I agree.
Make your jokes.
I'm gonna whip my titty out when it's time for her to feed.
I agree. To be a great father, what did you just say?
You have to
don't
be
even
just
fucking know.
No, I said to be a great father, you have to be just as emotionally attached, just as attached to all of it as what you're
exactly.
talking about.
Mm-hmm.
And even more because you can't necessarily feel like
you also come from a 2-parent happy household home and all that shit.
Mm-hmm.
You see, when I was a kid growing up, the only niggas that was around me with fathers were people who had money. Like you know, you got like it's like. I don't want to say their names, but it's like it's friends who is like obviously they're doing better in life.
Yeah.
Those are 2-parent households, and me and all my homies, we just seen it with single mothers.
Yeah.
I've never seen a single father trying to do shit.
Yeah.
I grew up seeing my mom struggle to do both. All I'm saying, and I grew up seeing her just complain about how unfair it is.
Yeah, I was privileged. I was very privileged because my parents. My parents knew how to not show me shit, like not show me all the.
Yeah.
Like my mom talked to me when I got older about all the nights where she would actually. I didn't even hear where because for like 6 to 7 years it was just me and my mom. My sister was off somewhere in college. My pops was in Pennsylvania. I was with my mom, so she was doing both parts for me. They trying to pay 2 rents. It's really hard for them or whatever.
Yeah.
Blah blah. I'm feeding myself and shit. I'm walking home from school. All that type of shit. So it's just me, dolo, like latchkey kid. But she would tell me about nights where she's like crying to God, like screaming out to God, crying and shit, like in her room by herself. You know what I'm saying? Like, why is it so hard type shit? You know what I'm saying? Trying to take care of a young boy, which I'm rambunctious. I'm getting in trouble. I'm doing dumb shit. You know what I'm saying?
I'm rambunctious.
Yeah, I'm like a young boy. Like, you know what I'm saying? You a young boy. You doing all sorts of wild shit. Add it, man.
Nah,
I got a
it's
few
just
words
funny
for
to
you.
call yourself that.
I got a few words for you.
I was a little rambunctious.
I was outside.
But that's what you say
I was
as a kid.
outside
I
all
was a
day.
little rascal.
I was outside all day doing whatever I wanted because I ain't had no supervision.
On your Goonies shit.
You know what I'm saying? So,
Okay.
But I forgot the point.
The point is
that you came from a happy household.
Oh yeah, no. The point was that I was privileged to see what a father is supposed to do, whatever he can to take care of his people, and whatever he can, if that means leaving to go get more bread.
And I'm just saying, just from my life experience, that's rare.
That is rare.
That's the. But I mean, you can't say that after having a whole conversation trying to defend against it.
That's not rare, and we can't just have this conversation and act like
That's true.
That's rare just because, you know, stereotypically being black in America, that might be what you go through. But to say that's rare,
it's not as rare as we make it. Yeah,
it's not even about being black. Like, you know what the divorce statistics are, nigga?
Yeah, it's mainly white people.
It's a lot of people getting divorced. We're not the only people in the single parent household.
Yeah, of course.
It's impossible.
Yeah.
That we know them because that's what we're around.
But a lot of marriages that end in divorce end after children are born too. So they end
after
later
children
on.
are born. Yeah,
so like
that's
it's not.
proving the point.
So I'm saying it's not already a single parent household. Sometimes that divorce don't happen until the kids are 18. I'm saying the stats are skewed,
Well,
so you can't just
sometimes.
use it. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, but sometimes, but like I wasn't harping on that shit. I'm just saying in general.
Okay.
I'm just saying in general.
What do you think is like? What does it say? Divorce rate. The divorce rate.
42%.
40. God damn.
2.4 divorces per 1,000 people.
It's niggas that's not even shooting 42% from the field in the NBA. 42% is a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Nah.
This is honestly sad.
What was the major conversation?
It's even more for lesbians because we were talking about lesbians.
We were talking about Britney Griner.
That was
being
the bigger
pops.
conversation.
Britney Griner being a pops and whether or not being a pops is like a good what she should say or whatever.
A dude couldn't just be a mother.
No.
A dude couldn't just be a mother.
But a girl can't just be a pops.
At all.
Apparently so.
No, because
At
there are
all.
things that you got to, bruh. There are things as a man you have to be able to teach a son, a male.
Mm-hmm.
If you have a son, bruh, you want to learn. You want him to learn from a man. Typically,
You have to.
Typically, depending on what your beliefs are, I guess.
You have to.
You want him to learn from a man?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just like it's like yeah. I ain't gonna get into.
You
it
think
too
you're more
much.
manly than Britney Griner?
Never. I don't think any of us in this room are.
So
No. Don't speak for
what's your
yourself.
point?
Don't speak for yourself.
Oh, okay, whatever.
So
nigga,
what,
I'm making a
that's
joke.
my point, nigga. You think you're more manly than Ronda Rousey, nigga? What you gonna teach your
Yeah,
son
yeah.
about fighting that Ronda Rousey couldn't teach him?
I'm probably more manly than Ronda Rousey.
Maybe. I don't know. It's an easier transition to make for sure. It's easier for a woman to try to be a dad than it is for a dad to try to be a
No, it's
try to
not,
be a
because
mother.
if you look at society, it's obviously a very hard thing to do because it's a lot of niggas running around that you could tell.
You haven't seen
Like
that
you
video?
could tell when a nigga didn't have a father. Like some niggas you could kind of guess, or you could kind of like, maybe. But a lot of these niggas you could tell like there was no father figure around.
Mm-hmm.
You get what I mean? Like,
Can you tell the same when like you can see a nigga and say, oh, he didn't have his mom?
You can say that when you see a daughter, typically. Sometimes.
yeah,
With a daughter, but what about a son?
Well, we're talking about two on the side. We're talking about son and father and daughter and.
I mean,
mother.
about talking, we talking. I'm asking the question.
it would be a little bit harder for the mother, only because the signs of not having a mother are a little bit more like in the closet than the signs of not having a father.
I think
like if you don't have a father, the stereotypical signs are like you're rambunctious, you're running around, you're being, you're just gooning up the city.
It's not even true. He was rambunctious with his dad.
He wasn't around.
He wasn't around
at the time,
and you wasn't
Yeah,
listening.
nah.
But the symptoms of not having a mother, I don't know, but I feel like it's more like emotional insecurity. So you might be a little bit more closed off or something.
I think to your point, I think it's easier to spot the symptoms of not having a father because it's more likely to see those symptoms. It just is.
Yeah, not seeing. First of all, seeing a nigga that's acting out, it's easier to assume he didn't have a father.
Why?
Because it's the most common thing.
That's why my whole argument this whole time. That's all I've been saying.
Your point wasn't. It didn't start off at.
Your point was
it didn't
it's easier
start
to be a
off.
father. Your point was saying one.
Yeah, my point evolved and grew. That's what mature people do. Yeah, thank you for that.
No, it switched so that you could be right for no reason.
It didn't switch so I could be right. We're having a conversation and you niggas ain't,
Exactly.
You're trying to win it.
No, nobody's trying to win. We're trying to understand, nigga.
I don't think it's that difficult to understand. I just feel like it's more mothers with kids by themselves than it is fathers with kids by
That
themselves.
wasn't the conversation, but yes, you are right.
And I think that is because it is harder because there's more onus on you. It's more direct attachment. That's the premise. That's why I've said that. It kind of flows perfectly.
It's harder to be the mother. But if that's the case,
a father's easy.
If it was easy to be a father, wouldn't they just stay around? But because it's so hard, maybe they fucking run away. You don't think you understand? Like what you're saying goes both ways. Like the fact that being a father can be so hard and so emotionally draining that you have to leave the family. Nigga, you have to go to another state.
I don't know, I get what you're saying, but I think that's the case where the cause isn't the symptom. You know what I mean? Like we're diagnosing it at the wrong stage.
But no, that's all a part of how hard it can be to be a man, because when things hit the fan, life is always going to hit the fan, it falls on you.
Yeah.
And that's not an easy thing to have to handle when it comes to a family.
Yeah, no.
What do you do when you legitimately can't provide for your family because of something that may have happened in the world? What do you do when they're looking to you?
You should probably give up on them and just leave. Is that what you're suggesting?
No, my pops went to another state and got bread, and left his family for years.
He left
and went and
got bread and got his bread and got his right.
Yeah.
And brought it back home like a true immigrant.
Yeah. Who was taking care of the kids when that was happening?
Mom's.
Okay.
With his help, nigga.
Yeah, with his help. But he was kind of far away, right? I mean,
he came back every weekend as much as he could.
All right, but
what was he doing?
Who had the kids?
Providing.
Who had the kids?
Me, nigga. Me.
You
nigga,
had the kids?
Yes, nigga. My mom was working 2 jobs and my pops was gone. Me, nigga. I had me.
Okay, I'm sorry.
The fuck you talking about?
That's where it comes from. That's where his father rule experience comes. It sounded like you speaking from a place
No,
of...
I'm not. I'm just saying don't make it sound like... I'm saying I don't like when we shit on dads. I don't like when we shit on dads in general.
Why is that?
Because
I'm not shitting on dads.
In a way.
I'm shitting on dads. I just think it can be an easier job. It can be.
Don't say
it simply can be.
The point,
they have an easier time detaching from the situation.
It's not. But my thing is that's what makes it harder, right? Like what?
I think that's just what makes you softer as a person.
Because you're viewing it as hard.
Well, because it's okay to view something as difficult, but to give up like that. Especially when there's that many people counting on you on some shit that you started, like you nutted in this woman.
That's not a good father.
You convinced her to love you. You got her pregnant, all that shit, and then you just abandon it.
That's not a good father.
Yeah, that's just not a good father.
We talking about
I
good
didn't
fathers.
say it was a good father.
Yeah, but the thing that I'm trying to say is to be
I
a
think
good
it's
father.
easier to be a bad father than it is to be a good mother.
Well, that's obvious.
Yeah, it is. It sounds good though.
I don't know.
It sounds good.
I don't know. I don't know.
But I mean, hey,
right.
Y'all niggas disagree. Shout out to all the dads. Shout out to all the fathers out there. Did your father teach you how to play basketball? Is that why you so piss poor at it?
No, he didn't teach me anything really. There you go. Is that what you wanted?
That's not what I'm actually sad to hear that.
No, I mean he taught me a few things.
Because his father was working, trying to provide, nigga. Trying to provide.
He taught me a lot.
And this isn't even, I don't want you to think that this conversation is about your father personally.
I don't think that.
But there's more to being a father than just providing money.
Yeah.
There's more to that.
There's way more than that.
Yes.
There's more to that.
But even just being there.
But you have to provide.
Yeah, you have to provide.
You have to, but that's not the end all be all. It isn't.
And it's
'Cause
hard.
otherwise
making money and providing is already hard. Imagine,
I'm not saying that's easy. No,
exactly.
But we look
And-
to our parents for our character. We look to them to figure out who we should be, like how our character is, how they operate in situations, tense moments, shit where it's like how to maneuver in the world, like taxes, all sorts of other shit they got to like teach you.
Taxes.
I'm just saying how to maneuver in the world, but I'm also
Savings
saying
accounts.
like even just like being able to watch how he treats a woman, even that alone for a man to like for a son to see that would like help him get on his way early.
it's important.
Exactly.
It's pivotal.
But I don't know. And you might be right. Who knows?
No, I don't know.
You might be right.
Fathers are important, and shout out to all the fathers, because we probably have a lot of fathers watching this. And please comment down below what you do or don't do for your son.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Because there's always two sides of the coin, and nobody's all one thing.
And if you are a father, comment below if you would want to have the responsibility that your wife does. If you think you could just take that on.
That's a stupid question.
No, it's not. It's my question.
That's a stupid
You
question.
don't have to answer it.
That's such a, like, what does that question mean?
Like, do you think that you could do what she does? Just curious. Now, I'm not saying that you can't. I'm just saying, do you think so? I'm trying to get a little public survey. It's like Family Feud, nigga. Survey says we asked 107 people.
That's not even the topic of discussion. The question you should be asking: can Britney Griner do? Why we keep fucking up her name? Britney Griner.
Griner.
Now Griner is funny because she's lesbian, but Britney Griner, can she be a man? Can she step up and be the husband that she needs to be?
I think it'll be easier for her to do that than to give birth to a kid, like a mother would.
And there's truth in that.
You don't think she could do that?
There's truth in that.
Yo, low-key, I forgot she's actually a woman. Honestly, for Britney Griner, I think it's easier for her to teach her son how to hoop than it is to let something come out of that pussy. I honestly think that she probably got some type of mental where it's like nothing comes out of this.
Nah, nigga.
Nothing goes in, nothing comes out.
I feel like that's the only. I get what you're saying. Like the thought of a baby coming out will probably kill her.
That probably disgusting.
Because I don't know if I put the joke up there, but I'm pretty sure she has straps on with pubic hair. Like she takes it very serious, nigga.
Like sheepskin.
Like nigga, it's something like just real texture. She takes her lesbian serious.
Yeah, nah, you should want to pleasure your wife. That's the mother of your kids. You
But
gotta
nah, she
thank
is
her for the immense work that she puts in.
Yeah, and also, vice versa.
She got to thank you for all that WNBA money. Yeah,
yeah.
All right.
All that, nigga, all $270,000 a year, nigga.
Yeah, but you're the best salesman ever.
Yeah, nigga. Respect it, nigga.
Mm-hmm. But I
swear.
But is there anything else we want to talk
about? Not necessarily. How long we been running?
About 2 hours.
I was about to say,
well, 2:30, but with
just
pre-show.
I don't know if they can see this, but based off this picture of Duke Dennis, I might be wrong. It might be easier for dudes to be mothers than it is for them to be fathers.
I was about to say, y'all, everybody know Duke real quick. I mean, we can kind of get this over with. But Duke Dennis, part of the AMP. If y'all don't know who AMP is, you're definitely over 30. But they're a streaming group, streaming house. 𝔓𝔤𝔦𝔑 is a part of it. You probably heard of 𝔓𝔤𝔦𝔑. You got Agent 00. You got this nigga named Chris. And you also have Duke Dennis and a nigga named Phantom.
And I Am Davis.
I Am Davis.
Yeah.
Another good brother. But Duke Dennis is being put on the stand, right? The masculinity stand, right? The scale.
So to speak.
The scale. Because of this shirt.
This is your favorite unit of measurement, isn't it?
What?
The masculinity scale. It seems like you base a lot of your life decisions off of this philosophy. You get what I'm saying? Like you're trying to rank the highest every time.
How so?
By suffering cold fingers. I don't know, nigga. It's a couple things that we could be talking about.
I mean, I'm glad you pulled. You're trying to make a funny joke from another funny joke. I'm glad.
That's what funny is.
Nigga, let's get out of here. But for all intents and purposes, crop tops are gay, right?
It's a woman's shirt.
Let's be honest.
It's a mother's shirt.
Crop tops are gay.
That's a C-section shirt, nigga.
That is a C-section. Nigga, that's a hoe's night go to sleep shirt. But nah, it is a very feminine shirt.
Nah, crop tops. Like, I don't think you should be advertising your belly button.
But you've worn
as a grown ass man, you should never market your belly button.
But you've worn a cropped shirt.
Nah, not cropped. It was
you've worn a cropped shirt.
Like a box fit shirt, but it's not cropped.
But that's what it's a cropped box fit.
Nah, it's not cropped. But what happens when you wash and dry those too many times, it gets a little short. Like, I have a brown one that I don't wear anymore. Cause it's like that shit. It's nowhere near as short as that, but it's still like right at the baseline. So I'm like, nigga, I need like a shirt.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. You can't raise your hand. You can't go reach for something.
Exactly. Yeah. And you're gonna be fucking
showing
your happy trail. Nigga.
And when you wear a crop top, you gotta actually think like a broad. Like you gotta wear your best boxers. Just so you know what I mean. Your cheap boxers not showing, nigga.
Fuck, think like a broad. Like you gotta look at how he's standing. You got to stand in a certain position to where it flows right.
Yeah. But it's also...
He got his right foot in front of his left.
That toe's kind of...
I don't know, man.
It's interesting.
He's got left foot in front of the right.
Well, I was talking about the first picture.
Crop tops.
It was a different... It was actually worse. Go to that other picture.
Yeah.
I got you.
And for all the niggas over 30, man, look, I put in the notes, crop top should have gone away when Prince passed away.
That one right there.
Yeah, that's kind of crazy.
It's insane. And you can tell that he's like... he got the wrong person in his ear. That's all this is. Somebody convinced him that this was fly as shit. And you can even tell, like, the person's behind the camera, like, yo, dude, you fly as shit right now. He's like, really?
But them shoes make it worse. And those are like bell-bottom sweats.
And
good.
And these are probably all like every... it's just a lot going on in this picture.
Damn.
Like, can you
fuck with Duke Dennis
like,
too, man.
Where would you rank his masculinity? What would you say since you're the expert in this?
I mean, I don't know. You
on the scale
this
of
is
like,
this is honestly more geared towards because you know what it takes to be a mother, and he's obviously trying to gear towards that lane.
He's trying to be a thought, but on a scale of like changing a tire with no tools to like to flinching to like getting jump scared in the movie theaters, like where does this rank? Because getting jump scared at the movie theaters is kind of
No, that's nothing. That's nothing. That's nothing.
I don't know.
Movies are supposed to scare you.
Nah. You as a man, you're supposed to be able to assess real threats.
That's not true.
You're supposed to be able to assess real threats.
If you're really into
you bought this.
If you're really into the film, you should be really into the film. You should be scared if you.
So we know what you do.
If you're going for thriller,
we know.
I don't watch thrillers.
We know whose lap you jump in, but nah.
This is. Oh man. The scale you made doesn't even work for this. Like, what was your scale? You said changing the tire?
From changing the tire with your bare hands all the way down to getting jump scared easily. What is this rank? to men who say the word inappropriate? That's uncalled for. That's inappropriate.
This is definitely bad. It's definitely geared towards like the more colorful side of the game.
Is this the future? Are fathers becoming mothers now?
This is technically the past tense because we've already lived past this. Our parents' have lived past this.
So we're just cycling back because he's talking about the 80s.
Yeah.
So where like that type of workout type. Men wore leggings in the 80s.
Oh, for sure.
And then went home and beat their mistress.
For sure.
Shout out to 𝙿𝙾𝚃𝚃.
Yeah.
All them niggas on 𝙿𝙾𝚃𝚃.
Mm-hmm.
I thought that was one dude.
Nah, it's a group of niggas and one girl, I believe. And two women, I believe. And they're a family.
See,
but
why do you know that?
Because
why do you know that?
Why do I know about 𝙿𝙾𝚃𝚃, a popular and one of the most prolific black groups ever,
because
nigga?
Being a mother is harder.
No, nigga.
That's why. Yo, these niggas look Puerto Rican as shit.
And I would agree if it was Mary J. Blige, but these niggas do look like why?
Yeah.
Why they look like that? They see this?
I don't know. Yeah.
Yo, shout out to 𝙿𝙾𝚃𝚃.
Why does one guy keep popping up more than everybody else though? There's only one group. That's a dude, nigga.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I was trying to tell you. It's not a group of people.
𝙿𝙾𝚃𝚃 is a group. You goof.
Look, it says American singer-songwriter.
Dog. Trust me.
It's showing you.
My nigga, it is a group. I promise you.
if you go to images, it's only one picture of a group of people.
Nigga.
All of them are all the other ones are profiles.
𝙿𝙾𝚃𝚃 is a group.
𝙿𝙾𝚃𝚃
𝙿𝙾𝚃𝚃 is a group. 𝙿𝙾𝚃𝚃 is a person.
Yeah.
That you know what L is in Spanish?
What is it?
The.
So 𝙿𝙾𝚃𝚃?
Yeah. 𝙿𝙾𝚃𝚃. No, it's not the. It's 𝙿𝙾𝚃𝚃. Yeah.
This is a group, and that nigga on the far right looks, for some reason, very similar to Prince.
I think that was the era. It was light-skinned niggas.
Light-skinned niggas, yeah.
Jerry curls. But, you know, shout out to Duke Dennis for exploring his fashionity.
No, not shout out to him, man.
Nah,
because he's actually, did y'all
Duke.
see the video?
I fuck with Duke.
Yeah, I fuck with Duke, and I think he apologized, right?
I didn't see him say anything about it, but I saw.
He said sorry. I don't think he's really saying sorry for his favorite shirts.
Nah, he did say that. I'm about to send it to you, but he was like, you know, I'm not going to be wearing that shirt anymore. I don't want any, you know, allegations thrown on me that might confuse people or people that I love around me. The nigga was really going off at it.
God damn.
Let's just play it.
I'm about to.
I think it's about a 2 minute. Oh, it's a minute.
It's 1 minute.
Yeah.
It says. Should be all right.
Like I said, I did see a lot of y'all saying some very nasty things, bro. So like I said, bro, if it's that big of a deal to y'all, like I said, y'all won't catch me wearing no motherfucking crop ever again, because I do not want those allegations around me. You know what I'm saying? Even though I'm 1000% secure in my own shit, and like if I seen y'all niggas, like I said, saying some disrespectful things, but I can promise you that if I get a crop top right now, I can go buy a crop top and post that bitch on my IG story. Nigga, the ratio of women to niggas that's gonna slide up is 70-30. Like 70% women gonna slide up hard eyes, nigga. And y'all niggas gonna be like, what the fuck? To be honest, if that's the case, I honestly don't give a fuck about what the niggas gotta say. You know what I'm saying? If I'm keeping it in a band,
it's about done.
I wouldn't give a fuck about what the niggas are saying. You know what I'm saying?
He vetoed it.
He vetoed. And he just repeated. But this is.
You could have been saying pause what he was saying.
Well, yeah. I don't know. Double entendre. Yeah. But he's coping. This is a cope. If I was to buy a crop top and post, it would be a lot of bitches post swiping up. Yeah, nigga, calling you gay too. You know what I mean? Especially if they're black women.
Yes, queen.
Yeah.
Work it. Work it. So where'd you get that? Where's the link?
I was about to say, man, but nah, he was put in a uncomfortable predicament. Have you ever been have we all ever worn anything? I guess we can post a question to everybody.
Anything questionable? Nah.
Ever worn anything that was like, yo, what the fuck is that?
Nah.
That's good.
How you feel about your leather shorts?
Oh yeah, you are the one.
You can't
and your Yeezy pods.
Yeah. It's funny
and
you're
your
the one
breakaway
asking
pants. It's
funny you're the one asking the question.
Nothing about that is free. And the fact that you said leather pants when you was trying to get
leather
them,
shorts.
You was trying to get them.
I was trying to see if they was pause worthy or not. That's what I was debating.
Okay.
And then when the pressure put on me, I was like, the pants, nigga, the pants. Of course, the pants.
Okay.
I'll let you have the jorts.
Okay.
The leather jorts.
I mean, look, it's funny that that's where you go to every time. You know what I mean? But you say I'm on like the whole.
That's what the kind. You asked the question, nigga. What are you talking about?
We just threw it back to you. You the real one that had some questionable shit, maybe.
You was like, you ever wore something gay? Like, nah, nigga, you.
Yeah.
Nah.
Okay.
You ever worn something like a little bit gay?
Have I worn something that other gay people might have found me attractive? I mean, look, that's what gay people do. They find dudes attractive.
I've worn a Polaroid shirt, and I'm realizing it has a rainbow on it technically because it's a Polaroid.
That's nothing. It's Polaroid.
Yeah.
But Lauren, that's not gayer than like wearing another man's jacket because you're cold, right?
Nah.
Oh, that's
at all.
You should go back to that.
So okay.
What's gayer than wearing another man's jacket just to try it on real quick? Like, let me see if that fits.
Well, you see, the thing
where does that rank in your your masculine scale?
That's okay because at least he's trying to doesn't fit. At least he's trying. And Lauren, I'm not defending you because that's your job, but at least he's trying to get a gauge to what he might want to buy in the future, and not I'm trying to stay warm.
Utility.
I'm trying to stay warm.
Yeah,
Utility.
for a nigga who says that he's hot blooded and warm all the time.
Come on, man.
I was cold that day.
You don't like
guess
getting
what?
touched by your girl's cold
why you
hand.
worried about the temperature of blood?
He needed the biggest nigga jacket
Come on,
to keep him warm and
Bro, you
cozy.
tried on a
It wasn't even,
jacket.
bro. It wasn't even just that. He threw the hoodie on and bundled it up.
He squeezed the thing like, oh, now I'm warm, I'm tight. He wanted to be in a AJ's cocoon.
Yeah, insane.
In AJ's cocoon. And you wanted to feel the warm embrace of your co-host.
Except you wore it for a full
Let me
episode.
talk, because I just let you talk.
Yeah.
You
You wore it
tried
for a
on
full
a man's
episode.
jacket that you know doesn't fit.
He just tried it.
That's
He
like
just tried it on.
That's like
He
you
just tried
going
it
on.
on.
That's like you going to Shaq's locker room and putting on one of his shoes. Let me put on Shaq's shoes. Let me see how big his foot is. What kind of fucking freak show
What
is
is it
this?
like to put on Shaq's shoes and then be like, I'm gonna
he
wear
wanna
these
feel
all
like,
day?
This is
Like,
what
that's-
6'4" feels like. I'm finally
right.
there. I made it, baby.
Yeah, right,
I'm gonna get
nigga.
on all the roller coaster rides. I'm gonna talk to all the girls I never had the confidence to talk to because they were 5'7".
Man, you'll never live this down, will
Because
you?
they were 5'7". You keep trying to justify putting on another man's jacket to try it on.
You're trying to talk
past that.
Nigga, you're
what
trying
type
to
of nigga go to dressing
You're
rooms?
trying to
You
overtalk
turn
me
the
so we can move away from the fact
turn
that
the
you wore that shit
studio
all episode,
into a
nigga.
dressing room.
You wore
nigga.
that shit all
You
episode,
turned that
nigga.
studio into a dressing room.
What are you talking about?
Hey, Lauren, you fun. Hey,
you trying to steer the conversation away from niggas noticing? Bro,
Steering
that's
the
video footage.
conversation.
It's video footage. You
Explain to
plus
me.
hours, dog.
Explain
2+
what
hours,
you
dog.
did. Explain what you did.
Bro, you kept it on.
Why were
You kept it on
trying
after
his
the show.
jacket?
The show was done. You still had it on.
The
AJ had to
studio
come.
was the same
AJ came in and was like, "Is that mine?" No, AJ was like, "I got something just like that." Niggas started laughing. Like, come on, dog.
It's funny. It's
Come
funny.
on, dog.
Come on,
What
come
are you
on,
saying,
come on.
man?
Nigga, you
What are
look like
saying, man?
you look like you was missing your
Garrett,
father.
You look like you was missing. Yeah, now you just gonna have to jump the shit. You're taking the L. You're on the ropes. It's okay. I
not
got this
on
one,
the
brother.
ropes.
It's fine.
he said he got. Hey,
He's
you see his
got this
legs.
one.
He got this one, nigga.
All right, you can yell on my podcast and overtalk me as much as you would like. That is fine. You can also wear my co-host's garments. He allows
It
you
was
to do
once.
so. He lets you feel big, and that's okay. That's what
fine.
you got to do.
That's okay.
I put on my homie's jacket because I was cold. And it's like y'all are just weird dudes. Y'all are
Weird
just
dudes.
weird
Come
dudes.
on,
Y'all
man.
are just weird dudes. Why you acting like you never worn one of my hats?
I never worn any of your hats.
You worn one of my hats.
We've never been like those type of niggas. Like, yo, I need a pair of pants. Like,
because I don't go with needs. I don't need.
But exactly. But even then, there was niggas like back in our high schools. Like, yo, let me wear that shirt.
Yeah.
I would never let another nigga wear mine unless it's for
Lauren
hooping
would-
purposes.
Yes, you would let
Unless it's
another
for-
nigga wear your shirt.
Unless it's for hooping purposes.
So for utility, right?
Unless
Like,
it's for
it serves
hooping
a
purposes.
purpose.
Unless it's for hooping
You're
purposes.
borrowing a garment to serve a purpose, like playing sports, staying warm.
Well,
you're not
to-
just trying shit on to look cute in front of the camera.
to play sports, but it wasn't.
You're not cosplaying being a full-size human being.
But it also
That's all Lauren is doing. He's
It's
just
not-
trying to feel big, and I don't want to take that away from you. I honestly don't,
I'ma
because
let
it's
you-
better than you wearing like.
You obviously
shoe
don't.
lifts
You obviously don't
or
like taking
boots.
any like verbal losses, whether who was funnier in the moment. So I'm gonna let you keep going so you can get your win.
Who was funnier in the moment? I mean, Lauren.
It's
you
fine.
can be funny in moments. That's fine.
It's fine.
I would hope that you do that.
In the LOIs.
But you chose a nigga's jacket to look cute. You wanted to look cute.
Why you keep saying cute?
He has to defend it because it was his jacket. Like honestly, if it was another nigga's jacket, this would be a different conversation. But it's okay, Lauren.
That's fair.
It's okay, Lauren.
fair. I'll take
I
it.
know you missed 6'4", don't you?
Yeah, it was
The
a great
room
time.
looked a lot smaller with
was a-
that jacket on, didn't it?
It was a great
The
time.
room looked a lot smaller with that jacket on.
Why do you think Lauren? He would probably hate being tall, right, Lauren?
He convinces himself of that.
Why you say right, Lauren, like that? Like
I'm just saying,
jump
like,
in.
yeah, I'm just assuming that you would hate to be tall, because it's like you're so. It's almost like that's your power. You know what I mean?
That's what
And
makes him
not-
special.
And not wanting that shit.
You stop thinking about shit like that when you're young.
That's
Like,
what I'm saying.
Once you get to a certain age, that shit doesn't even enter your mind.
Once you're comfortable,
Yeah,
like
once you know who you, like,
the first time you went to Carowinds and they was like, all right, yeah, you're good to ride. That's when you was like, oh man, fuck being tall.
I'm not a big ride nigga anyway, so it's not my thing.
Pause.
Yeah, pause.
But shout out to PD. We're gonna get into these LOIs. Yeah, I was about to send a screenshot, but I guess this is
It's all
easier.
good. I'll go into it.
All right. But yeah, man, shout out to PD, good brother, always doing his due diligence with the LOIs. It's the part of the show near the end. We answer your questions, concerns about the podcast, about the universe, you know, various questions about our life and inner dwellings. And
there was one on the last episode too, right?
That we didn't get to. I thought we got to.
Yeah, there was one that we didn't get to. We chose to come back to, I think.
Oh.
So I can go to that.
Okay, yeah, we'll say that. We'll say that. There's
a few of these from PD.
Goodness gracious, PD. Goodness gracious. Let's just go to that one. Did people shout out to PD? LOI. Yeah, just go all the way down. We'll start right. Did people stop doing family reunions? Do y'all still do family reunions? And if you had a family member that was famous, would you ask for their autograph? Lineage of indoors. People stop doing? No. People still do family reunions.
Nah, I think my family is planning one for next month or some shit, or September or something like that.
Yeah, people still, it's not, I don't know. Like, I felt like there was a lot more family reunions when I was younger. But we still have family reunions. It's just not as common, I guess. But I don't know. When you're a kid, time is weird. You know what I mean? Like your reference for time is off.
A year when you 5 is like a fifth of your life.
Nigga. Yeah. 2 family reunions in that 1 year will feel like 5.
Yeah.
You get what I mean?
Yeah.
But yeah, nah, to answer your next question, if I had a family member that was, nigga, C tier famous, I'm probably getting a picture for sure. But it depends though.
I mean, I don't know.
It depends. Like
depends on what he does.
Like if it's Issa Rae, yeah, I'll let her live. I'll let Issa Rae live. She's famous, but it's not like, what up, cuzzo? She ain't that type of famous.
You gotten a lot more touchy now that you kind of like grosser. It's kind of crazy.
He's in pain.
Yeah, he is in pain.
Yeah, our dog is, yeah, I'm not gonna make a joke, but he's not feeling good.
Yeah, he's not feeling good.
He's not feeling good as it's, I don't know if y'all can see this cast, but what would it take for you to take a picture of a famous family member?
Take a picture of him?
How famous would he have to be?
I don't know. I mean, he probably wouldn't feel famous if he was really my family member.
It depends. If Jay-Z's a part of your family,
what family member? Like if I grew up with my cousin and he was just regular our whole lives and we was cool as shit, then he became famous. He's not like a different person. I already got 1,000 pictures with the nigga. So there's no need to like take a picture now that he's famous. You get what I'm saying? Like, it just depends on how cool with the person you are.
Yeah,
and even then, I wouldn't even want to bother them.
Because
I wouldn't want to fill in their shoes.
It's weird.
It's weird. Strange.
We're supposed to be family.
What?
That's weird.
What?
yeah. I mean, Lord, did you hear that?
Yeah. It was nothing to hear. What you talking about?
Okay.
Yes. Stop reaching, nigga.
Okay.
You slick bastard.
But shout out to PD again.
Nah, he ain't hear that shit.
607. Homie sounding really simpy right now. He haven't even been introduced yet. LOI, don't y'all start relationship counseling?
LOI, don't y'all start.
Oh, LOI, don't y'all start relationship counseling? And would y'all talk about your issues with the girl you're not sure you're done with on hot mics or cameras recording? Look, man, he was a good brother. I do understand where you're coming from. It's part of his, like, you know, him sounding simpy. But I don't know what that was. But yeah, man.
Dog fur, nigga.
I would love to start a relationship counseling show. I think we'd be good at that.
But I don't think you would.
Nah.
I don't think you would.
Shaky for you.
How?
You get shaky advice.
Yeah, it's a little shaky.
Your comprehension is spotty sometimes. I think that you could be good in spurts.
Good in spurts?
Good in spurts. Like, you could be the wild card on the show that, like, every now and then it's like, lead a bitch. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
like, you should come in and say some, you got the dropper.
Yeah.
Just some shit like that.
I was the one who was giving, like, the best advice when it was all, hey, y'all wasn't giving no advice.
You know what's crazy? That episode was so, like, it had an impact. I've heard feedback from multiple ends.
Yeah.
Like, even my girl, she was like, yo, what the fuck does that nigga be talking about? So I don't know, baby. He's nonsensical.
I don't care what your girl thinks, nigga.
I didn't ask you to care, but I'm just saying, shit, like, we're not the only people that's saying you was giving bad advice. But it's only because you was sounding crazy, because I think you was missing like 1 or 2 key details that like once you understood them, like you stopped giving bad advice. But like you was on a different page at first. We was like, nigga,
there was a moment toward the end where you was like, oh, so that's what y'all talking about. And then like it changed.
Then it changed. But
I mean,
for like
this
at least
nigga
30
didn't know-
minutes, you was almost about to ruin his life.
You're lying.
He
You're
was gonna
lying.
ruin
You're
his life.
lying. Yeah, whatever. I'll let you get it off. But yeah, nah. I mean, it depends. How would y'all talk about your issues with the girl you're not sure?
You're done with on hot mics.
Oh, would y'all? Yeah, it depends. Depends on the situation. That's all. Yeah, I feel like it just depends on the situation.
Y'all have done that. You've done that before though, when you were a single man.
Yeah, it depends on the situation.
Yeah.
But yeah, nah.
What was the question? What?
Would y'all talk about your issues with the girl you're not sure you're done with on hot mics or recording camera?
Depends on the situation.
Yeah.
Depends on the situation. Hashtag #WildLOI. We already read that.
That's just another timestamp.
And it's crazy. That's ironic. PD said we would all make the worst pimps. It's ironic because I would probably make the best.
You said we'd be bad in human trafficking? We be the worst at holding the whole captive.
Jeez,
he called us citizens. Y'all some good citizens.
You see, y'all be bad at legally exploiting women. No, I wouldn't. Trust me. We left a while.
Yeah, I think there was one on this episode. It wasn't this one.
Nah.
We answered that.
It was the episode before.
Damn, so that shit must have slipped through the cracks.
Jesus,
Yeah,
man.
it was because we had that week where it was like doubled up, kind of weird.
Oh, okay. And another thing, right? If y'all want your @WildLOIs to really be read, just DM us the @WildLOI. Might make things a little bit easier. Maybe. Oh, man. Oh, this was the muscle how you say it? Atrophy?
Yeah.
Nah, it's not that one.
Damn, I don't know where it's at. Oh well.
Yeah, well. Hey, if you're watching this and your @WildLOI didn't get read, well, you might have did something wrong. Did you do your due diligence? Did you put @WildLOI hashtag?
And if you're watching it, yeah, I think that's it right there. And if you're watching this and you haven't commented @WildLOI yet, you should try it on for size. See how that fits.
Yeah.
See if it works for you.
Yeah.
@WildLOI, this might be long. Y'all disappointed me with the OJ discussion because y'all are usually more informed when you guys speak. Mostly Tone, but he's still my nigga. First, OJ is a Hall of Fame running back who won the Heisman Trophy and was the #1 overall pick in the NFL draft. When he retired, he was known as the greatest player to ever play at the time. Second, he didn't get an award at the BET Awards. All they did was show his picture during the memorial tribute to honor the people that have died in the past year. That's bad reporting on your end, nigga.
That's an award.
he was one of like 50 pictures shown. You didn't mention that, nigga. That's literally all that happened. I lost my train. Third, OJ had a black wife and black kids. He didn't hate black people. He married one white bitch, laugh aloud. And the I'm not black, I'm OJ quote is just a report. We actually have no proof that ever came out of his mouth. That's all hearsay. OJ always embraced black people and culture, but he was on a Michael Jackson trajectory of fame. And last, he said last finally?
Yeah.
And last finally, that's some shit you would say. That's some shit Britney Griner was saying. Someone else confessed to those murders. It was actually a man named Glenn Rogers, who I believe was a serial deleter that worked for the white lady. He was arrested for several murders and confessed to her murder as well. That's why we not rocking with that Stephen A. Smith, with what Stephen A. Smith said, because he just tap dancing for daddy.
So next time, if you're going to talk shit about a black man, know all your facts before you start spewing things that they allegedly said that was bad.
You're right. And next time you present something about a black man.
No, because that didn't.
I
It
didn't
didn't
say
matter.
anything when you
I
were
didn't
talking.
present anything wrong.
I'll wait for you to be the bigger person.
Yeah.
Next
I have
time
to
you
be.
present something about a black man, I would like for you to present me with accurate facts so I can properly decipher what the truth
What
is.
accurate fact
You
is
said-
missing that you needed?
You said that OJ was being celebrated with an award at the BET show.
Yeah,
Or Essence Fest,
he was
whatever
being
the fuck it
celebrated.
was. Nah, but you didn't mention that it was 50 other people. You made it sound. You made it
you
sound
wanted to
like
hear the 50 other
You made
people?
it sound like it was the RNC convention, nigga, to where it was like they picking their candidate.
Why would it have mattered?
It
Why
was a
would it
bunch
have
of people
mattered,
walking
Tony?
out with
Why would it have
public
mattered? Because you
endorsements.
hate OJ? Huh?
I don't hate OJ.
You hate what he allegedly committed
OJ
against a white
hates
woman?
me. OJ hates me.
No.
He hates niggas like me.
No.
Poor, disenfranchised, frizzy braids, nigga.
Yeah, because y'all always
OJ would
ask
never
for
sign
something.
an autograph from you.
You look like you'll ask for something from OJ. That's why he probably don't
I
like
need
you.
something from OJ.
Yeah. But not
And he too focused on white women.
No.
He too focused on white women. I don't. What's the color of this person who
Well,
wrote
O.J.
this?
Simpson is passed, so.
Needed something from OJ Simpson.
Yeah, exactly.
Passed him. Yeah.
And first of all, this dude, it doesn't matter what color this dude is because OJ transcended color, my nigga. When that OJ trial was going on, it was black versus white, but it was a lot of miscellaneous races in it too. You get what I'm saying? Like that. Oh, this is Dolphin. RIP. Damn, both these niggas died.
Yeah.
RIP both these niggas.
Everybody, his profile picture and the person he's talking about.
Yeah.
He likes legends.
This nigga's bad luck. But yeah, don't comment about us, nigga. But nah, man.
But I mean,
just respect our black leaders, nigga. Cause I was right. Stephen A. Oon was wrong for what he said.
I didn't disagree with that.
You did disagree.
I didn't disagree
That's
with that.
what he said.
I didn't disagree with that.
I think you did.
Nah.
But shout out to y'all, man. We gave y'all another good long episode. Probably about 250, 240, you know, whatever, you know. We do what we do. But appreciate y'all for riding, you know, out with us. Like the video, do your due diligence. There's something else we gotta say.
Wild-O-Wise.
Yeah.
Comment down below on that. I don't think there's no event.
Nah. There's nothing.
There's nothing special coming up. But yeah, man, it's been good. It's been great. Hopefully y'all enjoyed it. You know what I'm saying? 3 Oak Monday, Homeroom Tuesday, LOI you've been watching. J Nobles.
Don't Groove.
White man behind the boards.
Yeah.
And we are out.